important message. Please hold for a very important message. Please hold for a very important message.
Foodiegang, gang, gang. Foodiegang, gang, gang. Foodiegang, gang, gang. Hey y'all, what is going on? What is going on? Can y'all hear me out there? Can y'all hear me out there? Let me just, y'all know what it is. It is Monday morning and it's time for tea and 907 Good Eats. And hey, how are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Are y'all ready for today? Okay, I got my coffee here and I'm running late. I'm sorry, y'all. And I did not have time to eat, so that's what I got. Some Greek yogurt, some strawberries, and I got a granola bar back here. But shout out to my best friend. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, y'all. It's y'all time. Look at that. As soon as I hop on here, the phone started ringing. I tell y'all that every time. And how are you doing? How are you doing, Drip? Let me just get this. Hit the like button, subscribe and share. This is exactly why I have my coffee because I'm tired. What's going on? What's going on, Drip? And that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of attitude I like. Look at the wires out of here. She said, "You good? You made it. It's what it. It's that what matters." But we're not gonna struggle stream today. We're gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together, y'all. Thank you so much for watching, for work. Thank you so much. Okay, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Keep the show going by sending a super chat with your thoughts. Super sticker. Start on Facebook. Hey, Facebook, how y'all doing? Or you can hit the cash app. Okay. Today we're gonna talk on this episode of Time for Tea. We're gonna talk about cooking with Kaya, crying wolf, the Trump travel ban issued, and Antoine Massey is still trolling. And we are gonna talk about what is going on in LA. I don't know if we're gonna get into that today, but for sure this week we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about what's going on in LA. And Angela, hey, how are you doing? She said, hello, chef, NF, Rip, and chat. Okay, so everybody's here. Y'all ready for this episode? Excuse me, y'all. Burping and coughing. I'm so sorry. But like NF said, I am here. I am here. So let me play this for y'all so y'all know where we at. Y'all know what's going on.
Please hold for a very important message.
What you laughing at? What's funny? What's funny? Look, okay, so on Sunday we have the Foodiegang food panel up here. Great live stream. Go back and check it out. Okay, so before we get into the mess, I do want to show you guys some food. So let me get this video pulled up. Before we get into the mess, let's talk about some good food. Cook Kaya does may have food. Her food looks good. It ain't my food, but it do look good. Hey, hey, how are you doing, Will? How are you doing? I will say good afternoon. I got 9:57 a.m. here, so I guess it's still morning here, and I'm in Alaska. Let me know where y'all watching from, where y'all watching from, where y'all watching from. Okay, so what I was saying was cooking with Kaya does her food does look good. Like I wouldn't say her food looks so terrible that nobody's gonna want to eat it because it does look like it looks good. Is it overhyped? I think so, but some of y'all out there can't cook. But her food looks good. I would definitely eat it. She doesn't have food that looks like, oh, it looks so terrible. I'm not gonna eat it. Her food does look good, but as y'all know, cooking with Kaya, she do a little twerk twerk, and she was trolling the ladies. She said, "If you don't cook for your man, I will." Right, this is what happened. Okay, I'm telling y'all what happened. And she had everybody super mad because of the things that she was saying. But the men really liked her because she was cooking and she's a nice looking woman and she cooks food. So the men liked her. The women had a lot to say about it. But I was looking online. There were also a lot of women that followed the cooking with Kaya trend of like, getting in the kitchen, um, and twerking or dancing. So a lot of people did follow her trend. And then the men were happy that women were cooking. Apparently, and y'all let me know if this is true in the chat. Are women not cooking like that? What is going on out here? I met someone that was telling me he was like, and there might be some music that's gonna play on pause this. He was like, had a woman cook for me before. I was like, what? Are they out here not cooking? Are they out here not cooking, chat? And then Enough said, I hear about her a lot. I have no clue who she is. I'm putting my headphones on. Um, because after I show y'all this food, we're gonna hop right into the content. Um, Here was funny. But she used to be in the kitchen cooking and she would be twerking. And now, this is not my type of content, but this is what she chose to do. And she went viral on social media a lot. And once she got all that attention, she started, gaining buzz. She had a cooking segment with DDG. And she was just doing a lot of things with like a lot of the younger influencers. And she recently went to the Streamer University, Casa Knot. And I believe after university, they wanted to teach new creators how to, start becoming a content creator. Because I do agree with studying with studying to be a content creator, like with any job or anything that you want to go into, I feel you should study. So it makes sense. But there was some controversy that happened at oh, let me just play this video while I'm talking. There was some controversy that happened at Sherman University, and she's been having a lot going on since then. Um, and it's that easy money, what, twerking and cooking? How you know? Okay, so this is on my YouTube channel. This is a video I posted. It's different breakfast ideas. We do a lot of cooking over here on 907 Good Eats. Can y'all see it okay? Can y'all see it okay? There is a song that goes with this, so I have muted the song. We want to talk over it. Okay, so this is my peach cobbler oatmeal. We got some pancakes here, scrambled eggs and cheese. Ooh, with some ham, some thick cut ham. And how you know twerking and cooking easy money? This is a local moco that in this in Hawaii. We were traveling. We got the egg on there. So they eat this a lot in Hawaii. When the first time I tried this is when I went to Portland. I had the local mocha for the first time. And this was actually a pancake special that Ava created. She said she wanted some pancakes and grapes. I was like, okay. It was good. It was good. It was good. Oh, you know what? Yesterday we when we were in vertical view, we got a super chat. So I'm gonna put the money video. Getting a lot of super chats. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. And this was the breakfast mukbang that we did. We had potatoes, turkey, bacon. I made some overnight oats, and we had mimosas. We had some turkey sausages and links. We had some turkey skewers. And this is grits. Y'all, I love some breakfast sandwiches. So this is a breakfast sandwich. Yeah, we over here cooking. And this is when I went to Las Vegas. In the it's called Pyramid Cafe. So I had the veggie omelet, hash browns, and there was some toast back there. And these are mini heart-shaped waffles, bacon. Ooh, this is making me hungry though. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is making you go hungry. I'll be forgetting I can do this. I can put the comments on stage. Yes, girl, I'm making myself hungry. Shoot. I'm over here mad I already ate all this stuff. Ooh, these were some tortilla cups that we made. I saw this recipe on YouTube and I was like, let me give this a try. They were absolutely delicious. And then I made some waffle sandwiches here. Oh, great question, lady. And hey, how are you doing? Good morning. I have a mini heart-shaped waffle maker. And I got it at Target for like $10. This is me at IHOP back when I had my braids. I got my dreads now. But your girl always taking pictures, everything videos. Yeah, we'll be cooking over here now, 7 Good Eats. I do the majority of my cooking lines on 907 Good Eats on YouTube. And we have the Facebook group. Yeah, we're gonna talk about this tomorrow. We're gonna talk about this tomorrow, y'all. It's a lot going on in these streets. Let's get into cooking with Kaya. And I wanted to get this I was on a panel show this weekend, and I wanted to pull that up and show it to you guys, but I didn't get the timestamp. I might still get it. We'll see. But I was on a panel. These headphones, like, I need to get some wireless headphones. I was on a panel show this weekend, and I was talking about cooking with Kai. We were all giving our thoughts and our opinions on it, um, and all that stuff. And then someone was like, "I hope you talk about this on your channel." I was like, "Okay, okay." And I tuned in for a little bit. Girl, I had a lot going on yesterday. Your girl was busy. Your girl was busy, but I tuned in for a little bit of it. Oh, I was on No Captivity or Freezy before the shenanigans. I was playing. But let me get this video pulled up. Let me get this video pulled up. So yeah, that's pretty much the backstory of Cooking Kaya. That's how she got popping. She was twerking and doing all this other stuff. Um, but she was making good food. Like, it ain't my food, but it's alright. You know what I'm saying? I eat it. Okay, so what happened at Streamer University? She was popping that thing over, twerking. Somebody else started spanking her. Hood rat stuff, I'm just playing. But we're not gonna talk about her. I watched the video and I was like, oh. But look, let me tell you what Cooking with Kai can do. She can rebrand herself. It's not over for her. She's a young woman. Things are gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? Keep going, don't give up, girl. You got this. But she needs to, rebrand herself and stop the twerking and get serious. But um she got this. She's just dealing with the wrong folks. Okay, let me get this video pulled up. Okay, so at Streamer University, who is the suspect? Oh, you said Peach is the suspect. Investigate. So this is at Streamer University. This is when let me get the phrase. Okay, yeah, she was dancing at Streamer University, which is Consonant. Had it was an event that he had going on, and there was a lot of different content creators that were there. And so at Streamer University, they were in the club. I don't know how. I don't know what type of event this was, but they was in the club. She started dancing, was twerking. Somebody else stepped in. Somebody else stepped in. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna play this and we're gonna get to it. Lady, you having technical difficulties, girl? Me too. Me too. Okay, so this is the video of her at Streaming University and cooking with Kaya's boyfriend, who was 6 minutes away, which is very weird. The whole thing was weird. He was 6 minutes away and he was watching the live, and this is what he saw. He made a big deal about it, and he did the most. So this is a video telling y'all about it. Let's get into it.
Seems like stuff is hitting the fan for Cooking with Kaya after she went partying with Quan and a few people from Streamers University. Of course, this was a night that they sneaked out and things of that nature. And of course, Cooking with Kaya was, of course, busting that ass open. But of course, her boyfriend did not like that, and this was the clip. So as we can see, everybody is literally dancing, dancing, dancing. You know what I'm saying? But if you see Cooking with Kaya really starts busting that ass,
Okay, I can't tell what's going on. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, but I know that boyfriend was lurking. He was lurking. Hey, Legend of Oz, how you doing? How you doing? He said, hello, good evening, smile and chat. I don't know how the boyfriend could tell what was going on because I can't tell anything. But the fact that you're 6 minutes away is very weird. That you're not there. This was never his girl. The fact that he is saying, thank you so much, lady. Thank you so much. The fact that he is saying that this was his girl and she's twerking and cooking all over online, and she going to this event without you, yeah, bro. I don't know what you don't get, but this ain't your girl. And Cooking with Kaya even went live after this and said we are not together. We all knew that. She said we are not together. So in my opinion, this young man was doing the absolute most, and that was never his girl. And she she was trying to upgrade. She said, I'm gonna give me a rich one. So but the boyfriend felt some type of way.
and of course, Quan started smacking it. And of course, Cooking with Kaya's man did not like that. He was furiated. Y'all boys check this, what he posted on Twitter. He actually had a few things to say. He said, F Streamer University, I just lost my ball. Apparently, Cooking with Kaya said that he was crying on live, and he said that he was waiting in the hotel, but of course, 50,000 people seeing her, you know what I'm saying, BBL, get slapped. He said,
This is what I'm talking about. He is doing the absolute most. Tom he was crying and all that. Like, bro, you should have been knew what it was from the type of content your girl was making. And I don't know if he ever was it a part of the videos. Like, I never knew about this. And she was not moving like she had a told dude because she was out here doing the most. Um, Lady, you better stop. That's that man feelings. He think he really lost something. Like, bro, you can't lose what you don't own. But she was trying to upgrade, and she even was saying after this is that she wants him to get more established. And he's 23. What's talking about? Look, I'm telling y'all. She's trying to get it. I don't think she has a BBL. Looks like she has a natural body. Um, yes, and this is a great comment that I'm gonna say. She was on 20 versus 1, and that's why I said like after she went viral, she was doing a lot of different content with a lot of different content creators, and she was everywhere, like on all these different shows, hanging out with famous people. So she was definitely living in the fast lane. Yes. This is exactly how I feel, lady. You, if that's your girl and she making that type of content, she's not your girl, bro. She's not your girl. And why we don't see you in the videos? You should be in every single video. He look all nappy headed in my opinion. He look nappy headed, like, bro. Of course she was gonna upgrade. She trying to get one of the rich ones. And all the men love her because apparently women don't cook like that. So the fact that she came around cooking, they felt like she was doing something different. Yeah, and I'm gonna play a video that is gonna show how she was letting the comments get to her. If they were really getting to her. And thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. And we have her up here in the food stamps episode. I'm gonna have to drop that link for y'all. But thank you so much. And y'all make sure y'all check out her YouTube channel. The name you see on the screen is how this on screen is how it's spelled on YouTube. But she be cooking, she playing hangman, dominoes, a whole bunch of stuff. Definitely a family oriented channel. Y'all gotta check it out. Y'all gotta check it out. But that was not his girl. I don't care what anybody says. The fact that you're down the road watching your girl in the club, what are we doing here? At what point do you just say this person ain't with me? And you gonna cry on camera? Bro, even if I was gonna cry about something like that, I wouldn't do that on camera. But there's some new people out here. But let's get back into it. Let's get back into this. So this is cooking with Kaya's I wouldn't even say boyfriend because we know she ain't with him, but this is him. He said, damn, I'm in the hotel waiting for my BITCH, which is not nice. And she at the club 6 minutes away from me getting her behind slaps live in front of 50K people. Clout a dangerous drug. Never trust no beep. Y'all learn from me, bro. I don't know if people should learn from you because you are very slow, in my opinion. Um, and yes, he did cry, Oz. He cried live on camera. So he apparently has his own following on Twitch and actually helped Cooking with Kaya, is what he's saying, get to where she is. And so he feels some type of way, and now she's bigger than him, you know. Yes, Oz. I'm gonna put count. Yes, yes, Oz. Embarrassing. Why would you be? And then you're gonna go and make all these separate posts. Like, come on, bro. You looking crazy out here. You should have been knew that wasn't your girl. And he's taking that to the chin. Good run. Zabron is back, bro. Very emotional. 24 minutes, 1 hour, and 1 day. Cooking, oh, he retweeted this post. Cooking with Kai definitely has a man, and he might just be some 6'6", 6'4" muscular billionaire. Cause ain't no way nobody ain't hop on that. But look, this wasn't his girl. He needs to move on. Yes, this is a really a wild story to me because I don't get why he was so emotional and so mad. This was not his chick like that. Like bro, you just need to go ahead and give that up. You need to get a woman that looks like you. The fact that your woman's out here moving like that, acting like that, that's crazy. Um, oh, I gotta drop the link, lady. Thank you, lady. See, that's why we had lady around. Keep us on point. I'm gonna play the video and then I'm gonna work on dropping that link.
He taking that on the chin. He had to go run. Of course, everybody knows that cooking with Kai's man ain't happy, but this is what she had to say.
I'm not gonna speak on his situation because I did have him. I'm not gonna sit here and.
Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Look, I always tell y'all I'm a YouTuber first. I'm a chef first and a YouTuber second. Girl, I hit a button and it went away, but I'm gonna pull it back up. So pretty much Cooking with Kaya, one thing she did do is address all of the allegations, even the ones that were made at Stream University that she was like cheating. She addressed all the rumors and she has, been responding to her fans. I feel like I'm gonna slide it all the way back so we caught up. I feel like sometimes you just need to be quiet. Just need to be quiet. Um, I want to see Cooking with Kaya turn her business more into a brand. And what I mean by that is like get a team behind her, some PR, help her a little bit, teach her how to act, get some products on the shelf. Get serious about it. She can really make a lot of money and turn things around because her name already is out there and she's already a brand. But let me see, I was trying to drop this link, hit a button, and it went wrong. Okay, lady was here when we were live streaming and Toy hit a button in the way. She said, okay, Toy number two, laugh a lot, you got to be fired. Look. Yes, I did a lot yesterday. I'm still a little tired, y'all. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Yes. Also, social media has destroyed loyalty in all levels of life. But was Cooking with Kaya really ever loyal? We see how she been moving with the whipped cream that she squirted in her mouth and she said, cook for your man before I do. Or something like that. She said something, but she just, are you really okay with your girl acting like that? That was crazy how she was acting, but he's acting very soft with all this crying and all this boo-hooing.
Cooking with Kaya's man ain't happy, but this is what she had to say.
I'm not gonna speak on his situation because I did have him. I'm not gonna sit here and cap. Of course, I have feelings for him, but I feel like he really did the most about this situation and the way he's trying to slander my name like I'm a whore. First of all, if I was one, that would be embarrassing for you. Like, why would you stay with a whore? Why would you cry for a whore when she says she wants you to go get established and that she doesn't want to be in a relationship? Why would you literally cry? Okay, like y'all, I've never seen a man cry like that. And I'm not men can cry, but it just got to the point where it's like,
You know what? Can you dang. You see, Cooking with Kyle, like all this explaining that you're doing to these people don't care. They don't care. People are messy. But she said that man was up in there crying. Do y'all believe her? Let me pin this link to the top, y'all. We struggle streaming today, but the show gonna roll on. We're gonna keep going. We just gonna be, I don't know why he's doing this. Oh, I see why. I see why. Okay. But he was definitely feeling some type of way. He was definitely feeling some type of way. Um, I dropped the link if anybody wants to join the show. If you join the show, you're gonna have to come up through YouTube. I'm gonna pin it to the top. Yeah, Lane, you must be coming up. You got something to say. You doing all this. You're doing all this. I agree. That man, she said that man was up there crying. I believe her. I believe her. She said, I never seen a man cry like that. Bro, she's telling all the business. And this is what made the men mad when they saw this. But look, from what she was doing, and I might not know why. From what she was doing, in my opinion, they should have been new something. Like y'all can tell. Lady said, so why you want 20 versus one? Triple out. She needs to get out of like the street life and come over to the like legit side. She's trying to go the fast track route. It ain't gonna work out. You wasn't ready to date, so did you sleep with him? Because he hooked already like you is. He said, I never seen a man cry like that. What was he like? And Anna said, I think he really loved her too much. Look, we could tell Cooking with Kai was for the streets by how she was moving. I don't know why everybody is surprised, but it's so funny to me. But Cooking with Kaya can turn this thing around. She gonna have to just leave the 304 behind. We like there are plenty of food content creators who have amassed a lot of fame, a lot of wealth, and businesses and brands, and haven't had to bust it open and make the cheeks laugh. So it's possible for her to turn this around. She needs to leave these people behind. Or if she chooses to keep dealing with them, just know this is how they be acting. He didn't cry in the car, he kind of cried on camera. He cried on camera, but we're gonna get back into it. But this is funny.
Like, dang, like every time I tell you anything like that, like you should take, like, that should be a good thing. I just want you to be established. That's all I want. Gambling is not. Well, I'm not even gonna talk about that.
Now let's keep one thing straight. I know Quan does not care. Quan was just having a great time, an amazing time. At that point, Brody, you definitely lost your ball because honestly, if I had a girlfriend, bro, I would never let her go to Streamers University and get sharked by all of these.
Bro, even before the streamer university, that wasn't his girl. You know what I'm saying? Like just for how she was moving. What did you think was gonna happen? You thought he was gonna marry her or something? She said I gotta save this comment because and she said I never seen a man cry like that. Like I kind of want to see how he was crying. Is that messy in me that I want to see how he was crying? I feel it though, because it's like, bro, at some point you gotta cut it out. You gotta cut it out, and you gotta get real. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with people? And then it's like he did all that for her to sit up on social media and talk about him. Um, yeah, she said I never seen a man cry like that. But like he did all that for nothing. Hey, Illuminator, how you doing? How you doing? Put the comment. Hey, Illuminator, what's going on? What's going on? And I agree with you on this. I want to keep happening. Okay. I agree with you on this, Oz, because she is 23. Twerking like that. Bro, she's not ready, okay? She got some more that she got to get out of her system. She is not ready. And that's okay. And Anna said, was he her pre-fame boyfriend? Yes, from what I have heard, he is actually the one who helped her get on in his mind. He was the one that had the bigger name in the beginning, and now she's bigger. And so he feels some type of way. I guess he was crying about it. We got a lady up here. What's going on? What's going on, lady? Girl, we can't even hear you. You doing all that. We can't hear you. We can't hear you, lady.
With Chevy.
Okay, now we can hear you, lady.
I know I muted myself on purpose. I seen I was muted.
Oh, okay.
Do the dance first and then audio. Cooking with chef, with chef.
Mhm.
I don't know how to twerk sing. But anyway, hey,
Hey, girl.
you like when I come up here,
What
huh?
I do, lady. I never would see you on panels, but I always saw you in the chat. So when I started dropping the link and you came up here, I was like, dang, I think I see you on the panel like one time before.
Yeah, I used to be on the panel all the time. Got my iPad and sit up and then hold my phone. But anyways, that guy he cried in that right. He went in the car and
You
started
said what?
in that car and started boo hooing, girl. He was
He went to the house, the car.
motherfucker, babe. You know, you was mine. He gave him some. She gave him a little cat. And I hooked and he claimed her and said that's my boo. Seeing her out, he was like, "Oh hell no!" On him. Hello, Mr. Legend. How are you?
Yeah, we got a lady up here telling us her thoughts. Um, if you know, you know. Lady been here.
No, I don't sound like myself. I be hearing the audio app like crazy, like a dude or something.
You know what's so funny? I was watching this one thing, and it's like when you hear your own voice, and it was like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah,
I feel like my voice is ugly too. When I watch it back, I'm like, ugh.
how I sound like if I was sing on this thing. Would it sound like how I sound? Or would it sound funny? It's crazy.
um, but what do you think cooking with Kaya should do going forward?
I think she should grow up and not go the whole phase. You know what I'm saying? Look at Kiki, prime example. She was killing the beat, right? Then when she
Mhm.
got her perfect body when she had that baby, she a little thot thot, and we lost interest in her. Everybody was hating on it because a lot of men was watching her cook and twerk. They liked the fact that she had a nice shape and she can cook. Their idea of what they wanted in a lady, but they didn't know how she was or whatever. They just like watching her. So yeah, she already came out starting off with that. She made a name for herself. Then when she made a name for herself, she got the hate. Instead of letting that strive you and make you want to keep going, she played into it. We seen that. Then she went on 20 versus 1 and she didn't care if a guy or a girl came on her.
Really?
Yeah, did she have a girl on there too? On the 20 versus.
What? I didn't watch it. She had girls and guys on there, lady. That's why we love you, lady. You always got that seat. Keep going.
Well, watch versus 1 because stupid ass people be on there and I'm funny. Dumbass Charleston. And this dude married. Why he on 20 versus 1? Shit like that pisses me.
Yeah, you're right. That is weird.
In the
But I didn't know she had girls and guys on there. That's wild.
she should have punched him in the other fucked up eye he got. Then he would have had an equal fucked up eye, not just one. Look goofy. So
Girl,
he looked like that
you
little.
wish you're supposed to be a Christian woman. You
I
wishing harm on people.
like him because he keep it real, but he's stupid. I ain't gonna lie, he's stupid. He look like that little animal, that cartoon that be always trying to get that nut, and then when he get his nut, he'll try to storm, and then something happen, and he loses his nuts. In the Ice Age, what's that little rat thing called?
Mm.
You know who it is. Little
I don't
man.
know what you're talking about, but I don't know his name.
Yeah, girl, he is so funny. He don't say nothing. He like when his nuts is getting taken away, and he go get him. That's what he remind me of. So yeah, ask me a question.
Okay, so you said Cooking with Kaya should leave the 304 phase behind and grow up.
Yeah, so
Do
she
you think you should try
name
to get back with the boyfriend?
it never was her boyfriend. It was everybody's girlfriend. She became everybody's girlfriend, just like Corey Holcomb said. She wasn't your girl. She was everybody's girl. She was our girl. not
Hmm.
not mine. There. Cause what a woman is with a man, she ain't gonna show no attraction to another man. If you know what I mean. She ain't gonna do that. That's what I know as a woman. Cause I'm a woman. And if I'm there with my man, I'm there with my man. If I'm dressed for my man, I'm dressed for my man. I'm not that you know what I'm saying. There's a difference to dress for your man. If you go out in public, like Remy Ma had on that see through black, I would never wear that in public. That would have been for my man in the home. Cause I'm
I
alive.
agree, lady.
I'm alive.
Yes, I agree with everything you saying, and you ain't telling. No lies. The way she was dressing, the way she was moving, the way she carried herself was not at that of a woman that had a man.
Is it raining out there?
It sure is raining out here.
I can tell.
Can y'all see me okay?
Yeah, you just go in and out, but you're not bad.
But something wrong with your Wi-Fi, lady. We already came up to that conclusion. Should you be telling me that? I need to be telling y'all lying.
No, I asked NF, was you black? And she said, yeah, it was your end. It wasn't mine. Cause I asked questions.
Okay.
What I see, then this ain't me. It's you. So don't put that on me.
Okay, Foodiegang. Those of you that are there when y'all come in, let me know. Let me know. Can
Yeah,
y'all see me okay?
got that Metro PCS line.
No, I don't.
Hey, Drip,
Look,
Drip.
lady.
Hey, can I say
Lady, only you can come on the show and be talking mess. And you be adding another gang to my singing.
don't
Only you can come and make changes here.
do anyways, I wanna do a shout out. I wanna give him flowers while he here to hear him. Hey Drip, I'm proud of you. Drip went on a panel last night and we was talking about mental health. That's a hard conversation to have. And he confessed in the chat publicly he started over, recovered 13 times. And I told him, let's pray that this helps you to not go to 14. So we gotta
Mm.
keep close to us. And we gotta keep him in our back pocket, front pockets, and make sure his mental state is okay. Ask him how he doing. Ask him, let him join the panel. Let him speak. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know what people going through. And that's our little brother. He's young. And I give him props for going up there, telling his truth. And I know you would have been proud if you would have seen him talk about it, because that's something hard to talk about. And he repeated it over and over. I started over 13 times. What you think about that? What you think about
Yeah,
that?
like you said, I'm proud that he gave his testimony, and we got Drip up here. What's going on, Drip?
Oh yeah,
Hey,
hey, drip, drizzle, drip.
uh,
How you feeling since last night on the panel? Do you feel free?
uh, yeah, I feel free though. I'm very open about how I feel actually, not just basically here. I'm actually very open offline too though. Literally though, I, I'm literally open about how I feel though, because I actually know it's not good to keep it in. So I just let it out. So then, don't get worse.
Yeah, and
And
of
then we got Illuminegro up here also. What's going on, Illuminegro?
his fun.
Just been cooling.
I like your name.
Not
I like his name. He's funny. Luminegro.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I got that shit tatted on me for real.
I, how old are you?
Okay, okay.
I'm 34.
Okay. Nice to meet you, finally. On the
This is all mine. This is all mine.
what was
Yeah, so how do y'all feel about cooking with Kaya?
I
I let the
mean, she just like everybody else. You feel me? That get a little bit of clout. You feel me? Like she switched up. She switched up, and now she changing for the industry. You feel me?
I told
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's pretty much
I'll
what
be
it is.
real
She's
with you
letting the
though.
industry change up. You feel me? Instead of her sticking to her chops, you feel me, or whatever morals that she claimed she had. You feel me? But
Mm-hmm.
say that in different words. How I put it. He just said it in different words, didn't he?
Yeah, I just probably feel like, she's not really, to be honest, I'm the same age as her, you know? I'm 23, she 23, to be honest, though. Eh, I mean, look, she's doing her thing, no, and I can give her that. But to be honest, I don't care, man. It is what it is. I mean, she's doing her thing, whatever. But, to his point, yeah, he's pretty much, you know.
But I feel like she did switch up, but at the same time, what she was doing was she was already exhibiting that type of behavior, so I'm not surprised about what's going on now.
That's what
But
I
cooking
said.
with Kaya needs to grow
That's
up,
what
like
I
Lady
was
said.
saying though. I'm really not surprised to be honest. I'm just like whatever. I'm already used to this.
That part.
But she can turn
yeah,
things
yeah, this
around.
ain't this ain't nothing. This ain't nothing new. You feel me? Like we done seen this go on with how many content creators that change up. You feel me? They
Yeah.
switch up their boyfriends or they significant others as soon as they get the bag or as soon as they get a little bit of clout. So you feel me? Like this just come, people start showing their true colors once they get a solid fan base. So
Mm-hmm.
this, y'all just seeing it for what it is now. You feel me? That's all it is.
I
That
agree.
shit been there.
I
She
agree
just
with you.
displaying it.
I agree. I agree with him. Totally agree with him. He didn't say nothing wrong. I agree with him. That's the same thing.
Yeah, same here.
Cause a
Oh,
motherfucker, cause
okay, hold on, y'all. So,
cause a motherfucker show you who they really is once they get to where they trying to be at, and she feel like she there. So she gon' you feel me? She just gonna do it.
hold on, y'all. Z, what's up? Let me get a sound check.
Why you doing
What's up?
Jake?
Hold on, y'all. Z, what's up? Let me get a sound check. I never saw you before.
How y'all doing? How's everything? Hey, little brother, what's going on with you? Can y'all hear me?
I think I
Yeah,
seen
we,
you.
Yeah, we can hear
yeah,
you.
we
We can
can.
hear
I
you.
know him. I know him though.
Okay,
Hey
all
legend,
right.
what
We
up
good.
though? Nice to see you, man. I'm glad you're here though.
He had
How
to.
you doing? How you doing, little brother? What's going on with you? What happened
I'm
last
good.
night?
Just pretty much, this is talking about like I was on a panel the other night, and basically, it's morning my time, but for her it was night though. And they're just talking about, it's like I just basically explain like what I've been through and stuff like that. It's like a mental type of thing though, and I just literally told that I've recovered 13 times though.
Okay. All right. Everything okay though?
Yeah, everything okay. Everything's good though, man. Just basically told the story of what I've actually went through, and I was literally open about it and everything like that though. So it's all good though.
Okay. All right. How you doing, panel? How's everyone? Thank you for having me up here.
Yeah,
Good
we're
evening.
doing
I'm,
good.
I'm
We're
blessed.
doing good.
I'm blessed.
We gotta check you out.
I
We gotta
already
make sure
know how
you
it
in there
is.
trolling.
I already know.
You know they be acting crazy on here.
I already know. Shoot.
He got a, oh yeah, we think. Oh, he good. He good.
Okay, okay. Look, somebody got to vouch for you.
Well, thank you for
So
the
what's
vouch.
going on? Go ahead and introduce yourself. Do you have a channel? And everyone on here, like, if you have a channel, you can like promote it after Z talks.
Okay. It's well, some people call it, but it's Oz though. Like Wizard of Oz, but I just put the I
Okay,
right
okay.
there. Um, I talk about various stuff. Right now I'm just talking about witches and warlocks and the Matrix and stuff. So I'm on that type of time.
Oh, you on that
I talk
crazy shit.
about
All right.
yeah, I'm on all crazy stuff.
Do me a favor, Z. Write something in the chat so when I drop down, I can hit your name, go to your channel and get your link, and I can put it in the chat for you.
Okay, okay.
Drop your own link in the trap. I mean a trap. In the chat, you can do that too.
Lady said a trap. Lady, you your mind right. um, Drip, you have a YouTube channel. Where can we find you? You know, tell us about it.
You talking to
I was talking to Drip, but Drip, I don't know. We'll wait till Drip comes back. Illuminegro, do you have a channel? I think you told me you said you made content, but you're not right now, right?
I got a channel, Luma Negro and Light. Feel me? I got like three of them motherfuckers. I just made another one. So,
Okay, okay. Oz, let me ask you how you feel about cooking with Kaya.
um nobody watches her for her cooking. They just want to see her twerk. Um that's it. I watched her a couple of times, but she kind of too young for me to like keep watching. So I watched her a couple of times. Just when the hype was, I think like last year I watched her. All the hype cooking with Kaya. But when I did go there, the recipes that she had, I sure wanted to try a couple of them because I love cooking and I love new food and I love just to eat different things. So I will watch. I like her cooking her different little meals she come up with, but. I mean, she's a height though. I mean, she's young. She's caught up in the social media thing. And you know how social media does the mind. Once you get to that certain level, I think like what the gentleman was saying earlier. You get to that certain level and you just forget about everybody. So I think that's where she's at now. That fame and popularity can't cloud your mind.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you, but okay, let me ask y'all this. Is it wrong of her to want to upgrade if she wasn't really mentally with that dude? She says so herself, she wasn't with him. They're not together. She wants him to get more established. Is it wrong of her to want to upgrade? We'll start with you,
no,
Drip. Are
it,
you
it
are you back, Drip? Or we go ahead, Lumen Negro.
I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with wanting better. You feel me? But it's just the optics. You feel me? Or how fast everything going. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that. She could probably say, "Oh, we don't know what the real was." She could say anything. She could say, "Oh, I wasn't emotionally attached," but low key she was. You feel me? Like I don't believe it. Because if that was the case, then why was y'all portraying it like it was? You feel me? And then now you feel me? Now y'all wanna bad mouth each other. You feel me?
Right.
Just like other celebrity couples or whatever. You feel me? Like what's real and what's fake? Because this shit could be a script just for views.
Uh, right.
Okay, okay, Lumen Negro. What do you think, Oz? Is it wrong of her to want to upgrade?
No. As long as she told him. As long as there was a conversation before she wanted to upgrade, but don't upgrade just, oh, I'm gonna upgrade and we're still together. So I really don't know the whole story to that part to really answer that.
Okay. Drip, are you there? Okay, we'll wait for Drip to come back. But I'm gonna play a little bit more of this. Okay, it's gonna show a little bit of her talking, and then it's gonna show some of her activities at Streamer University, some of the things that she had going on. Let me get this
Hey, can
straight. You so weird.
can I
What?
ask
Why
you a
you
question?
laughing?
Do you
Of
have
course.
Do you have a clip of him crying?
I don't have the clip of him crying. I have the clip of her crying though.
Oh, okay.
But okay, so before I play this, how do y'all feel about him crying? It's not
Embarrassing.
funny because he really is hurt.
Okay,
All right.
nothing wrong with him crying, but her crying that just solidified what I just said. She was emotionally attached. She just telling y'all, oh, I wasn't emotionally attached. I didn't give. Yeah, why you crying? Then? You feel me? Because the emotion is gonna tell it all. I don't care what your mouth say, what the emotions saying. You feel me? Body language, all that. You can't
True
fool
that.
me.
And he was crying, crying. She said she never seen a man cry like that. Why is that so funny to me?
All you gotta do, if you want to see a man cry like that, go to the courtroom. When them niggas get sentenced, them niggas be crying just like that, boy. For real.
But she probably was like, "You should have known I was a 304. You should have known I was for the streets."
And Good Eats, Good Eats. Why is you laughing at it, Good Eats?
Because it's funny. The way she said it. The way
I
she
know,
said it,
right?
like I never seen a man cry like that. But do y'all think it's wrong for me to laugh?
No, that shit is funny. I don't care. That's
I
funny.
think it's funny because he should have known better.
Right.
Why, if she was so, you know, teaching women how to cater to men and all that stuff, um, why did we never see him in the videos? Or if she was showing women how to cook and showing them how to please your man, why didn't we see her man in the videos? I didn't really watch her. Maybe I missed it.
I didn't even know she had a man to this video to the day.
Me neither. And he looks kind of crazy, in my opinion.
Right. Yeah, these women got to be careful nowadays because they dealing with some very, very sensitive men. They
Well,
I mean,
going
yeah,
crazy for these women out there.
hypersensitive ass niggas, man. This shit crazy, man. It's a outbreak of tender dick on season, man. It's crazy, man. We need to come out with an antidote soon, for real, because
Yeah,
these
the
niggas.
antidote is stop playing yourself. Like you gotta look at the signs. If you say that you
Right.
with somebody and every time we see them online they're busting it over, I don't think
Right.
that that's really true that you're with that person.
Yeah, cause
Me personally, I couldn't trust no woman that twerks. Like I just don't like.
You can't trust. What if she works at home? You still can't trust her.
I mean, yeah,
You said yeah. Oh, something going on with the sound,
no.
bro. You're like it's in and out for me. Can y'all hear it? Okay, I'm gonna play a little bit of this video. Hey, Blaze, what's going on, Blaze? He said, Harper, who this woman crying? Look, cooking with Kaya was crying. According to her, her man was crying. Everybody crying. All behind the twerking. But cooking with Kaya can turn this around. She cooks. A lot of people don't cook. They love her food. So she can turn this around. But she needs to get serious. She needs to stop playing with these people that are not serious about food. There are a lot of people who love cooking, need lessons, need help. You know what I'm saying? She has a good brand. But she needs to grow up. Grow up, stop this twerking, quit acting crazy.
Can you
um
hear me now? Can you hear me clear now?
yeah, I can hear you Oz.
When I was on
And
your live
Instacart.
earlier,
Oh,
when
okay, go ahead.
When I was on your live earlier, my phone went dead, so I just got my other phone, and you know when you turn on your phone, all those little things come up and stuff. So that's probably why you couldn't
Yeah.
hear me with it out. Sorry about that.
You know what that reminds me of? That Kevin Gates, I got two phones. We're gonna talk about Kevin Gates tomorrow.
Oh yeah, man. The world's shortest marriage. Oh my God, bro. This man here, shout out, man. For real.
But we gonna talk about that
52
tomorrow.
days?
Kevin
Man,
Gates,
I'm
what's going on? What's going on with you, Kevin? I used to like you,
first
and then you
drinker.
started talking.
Well,
First drinker, then Brittany. Come on, bro. He ain't got no females now.
Is it true
Starting to
that
yeah, but
see.
Kevin Gates?
isn't he like a Muslim though? Isn't like Kevin Gates Muslim or something like that? But it's probably not like practicing in the way I do it. Not saying it's not. It's up to him how his journey's going. But isn't he like Muslim or something like that? Doesn't he claim he's Muslim?
He
Yeah,
I don't
claim
think he's a real
Islam.
Muslim like you,
He
Drew.
claim he claim Islam. You feel me? Or some shit. You feel me?
He playing games. That's what he doing.
Yeah, he just
Playing
playing on he
games.
just playing on the masses. That's all it is. He playing on people's emotions. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you though.
That's
That makes
all it
sense.
is. It's
do
just a
Kevin
market.
Gates really?
He just yeah. Go ahead, bro. My
Do he
bad.
really like men? He
Do he
really
like?
likes men or something?
What?
Nah, I don't think he do, bro. I'm starting to believe the gay rumors, man.
You guys stay zesty. Y'all are crazy.
Nah, for real. Like I'm starting to believe the gay
But
rumors because that's
y'all,
two
I hope
females
y'all
that
come back for
that's two.
tomorrow. We're gonna talk about
That's
Kevin Gates
nah,
tomorrow.
that's
Um,
Okay.
I used to like when his music. He had like satellites. You know, I like Kevin Gates
His
music.
famous
But then
song
he
is
started
Two Phones. I
talking.
got two phones. Got one. No, it wasn't his famous song though. Two phones though.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking about when Oz said he had two phones.
I
But
think that's the
I like that Kevin Gates, but he playing games now. Um, he playing games, y'all.
I can only name one Kevin Gates song, and that's the one that you just mentioned. I've never even really listened to him. The two
What?
Well,
phones
me
song.
I can name
neither
he
so
though.
was.
many out the
I'm gonna tell.
mud.
I'm gonna tell y'all what it was. He was better off broke. That's when it was. You feel me? That's when the shit was real. But when he got that money, that's when he got weird. Weird as a bit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no
Yeah, I
bullshit.
I
guess that
believe
comes
that
with the
part. I
price.
believe that.
Comes with the price though, I guess. So pretty much since he
Yeah.
made it more and more, I guess he's starting to actually feel like, okay, I'll do whatever it takes, man. Because he just knows his type of money though that he made though before was temporary, and he's trying to make it more and more. Ain't right though, but it is what it is, I guess. But at what cost?
I agree with you, Drip. He did something and cooking with Kaya, but she's ready to go. She's like, what's up? Oh, wait. This man should have known, but he was crying in the car. Let's get back into what she's saying in this video. I'm gonna play it.
Well, I'm not even gonna talk about that.
Now let's keep one thing straight. I know nobody, no, Quan does not care. Quan was just having a great time, an amazing time. At that point, Brody, you definitely lost your ball because honestly, if I had a girlfriend, bro, I would never let her go to Streamers University and get sharked by all of these. You must be crazy. But y'all, let me know what y'all boys think, man, because this is crazy.
During the stream, Cooking with Kaya.
Okay, so that was Streamer University. They're saying that they think that she cheated on her boyfriend, and they're also alleging that a lot of her following went away after that event. And the other day she was cooking and she started crying over the hate. And I think there was another incident with Castana and something about blocking. Do y'all know anything about that?
No.
Not really though. I don't really pay too much attention on that type of thing though.
I don't follow that fruitcake. I'm sorry.
No, me neither. I know
I don't
about
follow that
her, but I
fruitcake,
don't
bro. I'm
follow
sorry.
her like
But
that. I
Jit
don't.
came in the game. Jit came in the game suspect, so he gonna always be suspect. I don't care. You feel me? You get put in one compromising situation, it's over with. You feel me? I ain't going
No,
for it.
I
I'm
guess
sorry.
to me there is what it is on that type of thing though, man. I
And
don't
then
really.
like the stuff that he promote, you feel me? Like it's the visuals for me.
You're talking about Kai Cenat. You don't like Kai Cenat?
Like, come on, like you got jits tuning in to watch y'all assimilating y'all being in prison. Like it's something cool. Like jail ain't the place to go. You feel me? Come on, man. But
Honestly, I never knew about Castanat or Cooking with Kaya until I got on the internet. But they seem to be really, or Castanat's really a really big streamer. There was some issue with that, and I don't really read too much into that. But on this live stream, she was cooking, and she's feeling the pressure from all the hate she be getting. They canceled her, I think, on some social media platforms, and the women, they saying the women got her canceled, and then some people saying it's the men, but it don't matter if you have a strong following. I don't believe you can get canceled, but she don't got a strong base built off of twerking, and she was trolling, saying like I'm gonna take your man, and if you don't cook for him, and a whole bunch of stuff. So we're gonna get into this video. Does anybody have to say anything to say? You
I
got
mean,
anything to say,
like
Women Negro Drip?
personally, like she really don't got nothing to be complaining about because this come with the territory. You feel me? Of being a content creator. You feel me? You gotta take the good and the bad. You feel me? She just gotta put her big girl drawers on, you feel me, and make it do what it do. But all that complaining and crying on camera, like you signed up for this, so just take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, this is it comes with the territory. A lot of people are saying like Megan and Cardi B don't be receiving all this hate. And I was like, that's not true. They do. So this is nothing really new. Even with me, they be trolling me. I mean, that's just gonna come with the territory. Um, but
Yeah, that's the
she
same
built
thing
a
with
messy
me.
base.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Though. I was just about to say also, though. Yeah, I do get that sometimes, though, time to time. I just basically comment back saying, thank you for that comment, though. You're helping me, though, man. Because, look, before it used to bother, but then at some point, I'm just like, you know what? I don't care, though. Do what you want to do. If I'm going to get rid of it if it's too disrespectful. One thing, though, you want to, give me criticism to help me, though, but if you're trying to disrespect me, though, if I get rid of it, or I'm just gonna basically just laugh though, because I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I mean, people are gonna be negative. They're gonna say stuff. I'm gonna play
Mm.
this video. Can y'all mute up so we don't have any feedback? And let's go.
Start to open up to the chat and tells she had a very bad day.
Today has been a day, y'all. There's so much that I want to tell y'all, but I'm not trying to seem like I'm being messy. But today has been a day. Why? I don't freaking know. Let me see. Y'all, why is it always something? Like, literally. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I need to get out the house today. Where should I go? I want to tell y'all what happened so bad. I'm not myself today, y'all. I came on here to feel better. To talk to y'all and feel better.
She talks about how people use her clips to make her look bad.
Oh my gosh. No, because everybody, like, when people clip me, they clip me in the worst way. And they put not everybody, okay? Not everybody, because I really do appreciate my supporters. But it's like, people clip me and make me out to be like, I don't know, they put the worst titles. And then other people fall for it and then come to me about it. attack me about it. This has nothing to do with Kai, y'all. Like I said, it was a op mod, a jealous mod who banned everybody.
She talking about a recent incident when Kai Cenat clicked onto her stream and sees he was banned from her stream.
That's why I be like, I don't know. Like, I don't be know, like, if your shirt doesn't get dirty. Yeah, I'm trying to.
So it was during this live stream where she mentioned something about Kai. Very and like honestly, this stuff is so stupid, y'all. And I guess he felt some type of way because he was blocked, but that's just so dumb. I don't know why anybody would be flipping out over that. That seems like really crazy. And they said they haters mock because they didn't come up with your idea. Now they doing what you do while trying to. I think that Cooking with Kai has a good brand. Like she makes good videos. She be cooking. I think she needs to leave all the foolishness behind. Honestly, that's what I think she should do. Um, yeah, that is true. Sometimes the moderators be going rogue. Drip, Luminary, y'all got anything to say about what we've seen so far?
Like I said, man, she don't really like act calm with the territory. Like if she was getting on a little better than she supposed to have talked about something else that would, you feel me, make shit better.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like Cooking with Kaya should be above all this. Like, I don't get you want to talk to your fan base. There's nothing wrong with talking to your people, but this is oversharing. When she said, "I never seen a man cry like that," like we didn't need all that. You didn't have to go into detail about how that man was crying. um, all that wasn't necessary. But yes, that is true, lady. She is young, moving like a youngster. That's true. She gonna grow up eventually. Drip, what you got to say about what we've seen so far?
I mean, I guess this is the first time for everything for her to go like that, though. I guess she's probably just used to it when, things are all good, though. She's doing her thing, though, and there's nothing I can say on her, though, to be honest. We're pretty much the same age, so it is what it is, though. Hello. Don't have to. I don't really say too much because look, I don't really, that's not for me. She's doing her thing, whatever. Can just leave it at that though. So to be honest, she'll just probably learn along the way though. Probably mindset would change too also though, and maybe the way she present herself would change also though. It's not excusing anything. It's just basically understanding she just, this is how she choose to express though, and it ain't right, but I can understand. Just basically want to see it through her perspective, and that's that though. And also on my type of thing though, it's just different, man.
Yeah, I totally agree. This is not what I do, but this is what she wants to do. So she made her bed. She got to get in it, and she
Right.
can grow,
Period.
change, turn this around.
Yeah.
If she wanted to
But she
talk
has
about
to
something
change.
positive, if she wanted to talk about something positive, she should have just talked about something positive. You feel me? But I guess she was so bothered about it, she just chose to talk about that. You feel me? But it's
Yeah,
pointless
she
to
does
it's
control
point
the
it's
narrative.
yeah, she was like, oh well, people is clipping me in the worst way, like that's what's gonna come with it. You're gonna get good and bad.
Right. I agree with you. That's how it is though. I mean, but yeah, I get it though. Yeah, you're right though. I guess not everyone's built that way, but at some point though, they become like that eventually though. They just embrace it later on. Because they just realize though it is what it is though. But I guess it's not that simple for everybody, but it's also simple at the same time, though. It's very complicated.
It really ain't. Like when you think about it, it really ain't. Like I don't know how complicated that can be. You feel me? Like that's not complicated. It is what it is. She just in denial about this situation or miscalculated something, but that's what come with it. You gotta take the good and the bad. It's not always gonna be peachy all the time. You feel me? It's
Yeah,
life.
I agree with
This
you.
the this
I-
the this the internet.
Right, I agree
You
with you, though.
funny. And hey, outdoors, what's going on? What's going on, lady? You done came back up. You must got something to tell us.
Yeah, number one, Drake, if you on the camera, baby, look like this is content. Look at the camera. Look at us. We'll turn the camera off, okay? But like this, I came up
Hey,
here.
you came up to run things.
Hey,
Yeah.
Kaya is watching this. I hope you hear what
Okay,
we
I got you.
say. Keep to the message. You know what I'm saying? You got haters. Haters strive. Help you strive. You don't need to go on there crying on your thing. I know you young and you moving young, but don't go on the whole phase. You don't need to. Got a glimpse of it, even when you didn't sleep with a lot of people. But how you showing yourself make it look like you are, and people gonna judge you like that. There's a lot of women because I seen women take and they will start out cooking with tea, or cooking with candy, or cooking with Asha. You know what I'm saying? Like you stole her signature. That's hers. Anybody that starts off with cooking with, that's Kaya. Period. That's what we seen it from the first time. You know what I'm saying? But she's young. She moves young. She think young, and she's living young. I'm gonna say this again to that young man. She was never yours. She was theirs. What I mean for that
Mm.
don't mean that she slept with all those men. That means she was still up for grabs if they came at her. She was never yours because she would have moved different. She would have made sure that known that you was. That's how a woman moves, not little girls. And I
I
really,
agree with you on that,
I
lady.
told him too. But that nigga was like, "Oh, I'm gonna keep her," and then she had a little cat. She threw that cat off. He got happy, got a little twizzle wet. He was like, got hooked. I like to do that, and you know that. But I got a question to ask you. Drip and Luma nigga.
Yeah, what's up?
What y'all thinking about? Sorry, I have to say your name like that, but what y'all thinking about the men today? How they switching the roles? The tight jeans. It started with tight jeans. Now they even got front for men. You see the men get their lace front and get their haircuts, and they got the lace so they can
Right.
have that shit. Trip me, right?
You talking about like the Beijing and all that shit, like how they be done and shit.
Yeah, that shoe polish. Yeah,
That shit crazy, man. Like I've been
Yes, I
watching
feel
people
like
hold on, hold
that
on,
paint their
in there.
face.
Yeah.
I've been watching
nigga.
people paint their face for years, and I was like, you know what, bro? Like if my shit start going, if I'm going bald, bitch, fuck that, bro. I ain't doing all that, bro. Niggas faking,
You're
niggas
not getting
niggas drawing fake hairlines and shit every day. Like, bro, come on, bro. I'm tripping. I'm straight. I'm straight. That's too much money to put on the illusion of you trying to fit in with some young niggas. You feel me? Like, you
So why?
getting
Why
old at
Mhm.
your age.
Yeah, but I
Nigga
feel
be
like
scared of
this
getting old.
do you see a lot of men complaining today and nagging? Cause I'm seeing a lot of that.
I mean, complain is one thing though, but the way you mean the always not. I know what you mean. Though complain is one thing. We all do it though, but the way they're doing it, you got a point. Though. I ain't gonna deny what you're saying. No, to be honest, though, the way these guys move nowadays, to be honest, I don't. I mean, that's just them, no. I'm kind of different, though. I'm more like, I'm too mature for that, man. I'm a bit more old school type of thing. I got that old school vibes and stuff like that, the way I dress and all of that. So, nah, I'm in my own lane, and nah, I'm not associated with that type of thing, no.
Drip. Drip.
I'm reading
Yeah,
Oz's
Sleep.
I'm listening.
Are you about to go to
Um, Sorry, I'm just listening.
so
Sorry,
late?
I'm
Drip, go
just
ahead,
laid
put your
back.
avatar on.
Sorry.
Oh,
Drip said, I said my piece. I'm going to sleep now.
I'm
I ain't
late.
asleep, though. I'm just basically laid back.
Turn the camera off if you late, baby. This is
Drip is chilling, okay? Drip, if I tell that, I'm going to stop falling asleep.
I don't like eat on the live and they be smacking. Ooh, and mouth. Ooh, that is so.
Ray, are you coming up here and talking about me? Because I know you saw me over here eating.
It's a
I mean, look, I'll be real with you, 9 and 7, I used to do mukbangs before, though. Long back, though, actually, if you go back long back, though, I used to do mukbangs a long time ago. I just stopped doing it, though, because I ran out of ideas of what to do and stuff like that, though. And the way I eat, though, I don't smack, though. I just basically eat really dicey and stuff like that. That's all I do, though. So,
But at 23, I applaud you because you smart, Drip. You ain't gonna
thank
fuck
you.
you out.
Yeah, Drip got more sense than a lot of these Negroes.
Drip ain't come out and tell, hey, I'll do this and do that. I ain't cooking you shit. You gonna do this? He like, no, okay, his language. No, not gonna.
Nah, I'm not
Drip
gonna
got
do
more
that,
sense.
though. Because look, I don't mind if she do that in the future if I choose to marry. Okay, that's one thing. No, so I gotta learn to do it for myself. It's simple life skills. It's not like basically, what these guys say. Don't nah, man. It's not about that though. Simple life skills though. How you gonna lead someone if you can't lead yourself though? If you can't take care of yourself and that type of thing. So you know,
That
simple stuff. Simple stuff though. These guys can't do. Some of them, no, not everyone.
Drip. You looking at? Look at us when you talk, Drip. You like you finna fall asleep. But you know,
Nah, sorry,
pray
sorry,
for this.
Are
sis.
y'all about
My
to
dog be
play this?
high baked, man. My dog be high baked over there, man. I
I,
got to chill on my dog.
I think he be happy.
Feeling good.
Y'all got me rolling.
Off of that. He off of that. Yeah.
He on
Drip said, I said my piece. I'm
that
going to
good
sleep
stuff.
now.
That good
Hey,
stuff.
hello.
I ain't
Hello.
sleeping. I'm laying back.
Just get goofy. I'll get
Y'all funny.
he said, oh,
I'm gonna play some lady.
sorry.
I'm gonna play some more of this video. This is some more with Cooking with Kai with her live where she was crying, and you guys can see she breaking down to the fans. She's tired.
Ignore it. I really am, but it gets to a point. Like, just let me be. Let me be. Like, y'all don't even see me with nobody. Like, oh my gosh. I'm so agitated right now. I'm finna not be. Y'all, look how he ate his food. Look how my brother ate his food. Where did the crunch wrap go? You got banned too? See? Y'all, I was so upset. Like, people who are sub to me got banned by whoever this mod was. Mods was multiple? Yes. Like, ops. Like, it's just so much. Like, every day I look on the internet and it's just something about me in the most negative light. Y'all, that's the craziest part. It wasn't even all females. It was mostly guy mods. It was guy mods. Men, or whatever you want to call it. Streaming op is crazy. Like, right? it's like, dang, who am I supposed to trust around me? And I really be chilling. Y'all know every time y'all see me stream, what am I doing? Every time y'all see me stream, I'm in the house, I'm cooking, I'm with my best friend, I'm with my family. What do I do? That's so bad. Like, I'm so confused. Like, man, I'm gonna stop talking about it because it's really making me irritated. I feel like that's what really made me lose my appetite, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not in a good mood. And that's what made me lose my appetite. And I usually don't even get like this. I usually don't let stuff affect me, but it's just like too much now. It's getting to a point. Trust your family. Well, yeah, I trust my family 100%, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just check X. That's not my account. I don't have a Twitter. I don't have no Twitter, y'all. Oh wait, but I can still search it up. No, I don't want to go on there, man. I just know. Every time somebody tell me to check Twitter, it's always something about me. Y'all seen this whole stream? I've been chilling, right? I've been chilling this whole stream, minding my business, and I bet you somebody on Twitter, something going viral. I bet you. Like, this shit is so annoying. I bet you. I could bet money on it. I could bet money on it. Y'all ain't seen me do nothing this whole freaking stream. I'm literally cooking Taco Bell. It's not even about ignoring it at this time, at this point, because like now y'all like they're talking about, oh, your sister's dead. Like, that's one thing I don't play. I don't play with my sister. That's why I don't talk about her much, because like I don't play with my sister.
Kaya lost her older sister shortly after her birthday in September 2024.
Ooh, so I didn't even know that part to the story. They're talking about her sister who just lost her life, and that mixed with Kaigi and tired of people talking about her.
How they
I
know?
think it
She
all
she
came
told
to
them.
a boiling point. Huh?
They
What's up,
up.
lady?
How they know about her sister? Did they look it up? Did they say something? Because when you come to
She probably had shared it with them. So they probably just use it as ammo.
that part,
Lady, the internet knows everything. They can find out anything.
but
Yeah,
she
So
had
she didn't even
you
really
can't
have to
hide nothing
tell.
on the internet. You can't hide nothing on the internet, especially if you like a public figure, you feel me? But I feel where she coming from, but at the same
her.
time, it's the internet, baby. Sorry.
But my thing is, if she's done eating, she don't got an appetite, you're emotional, just get off the camera.
Yeah, just turn off that motherfucking camera. Cause now you
It's
giving them
real
more
simple. All you
ammo.
do is hit the X.
Now you
Well,
giving them more ammo and letting them know that what they're doing is effective is effective. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Like, you ain't really supposed to show that because now they're gonna continue to do it. And they're gonna go even harder.
Yes. Lady, what you gotta say?
I said it already, man. She's young. Leave her alone. Let her be. Should have known when she came to this world the the publicity of being, you know what I'm saying, was gonna be some type of pros and cons to it. You're gonna find somebody hate on you. You're pretty, hair out, and they see you ain't bald. You got a nice shape. You petite, and you can cook to the point that they're taking your style. And no, Tello, I never said you can't own cooking with. But when you see somebody taking it how she's doing it, how she started, they stealing her style. That's what I was meaning. And they was trying to dance like her. You could tell they was mocking her. You know what I'm saying? And she is right. She always on the internet because of somebody talking about her. She was the old Miss Shirley, little Miss Shirley. How they talking like Miss Shirley now? How she's all over the internet. And Diddy, they did Kaya like that too. She got her.
Hmm.
She's really known. She's really known. But they made her go. They made her viral. They put her out there like that, and a lot of women gonna hate on her because that's what they do. That's how they are. They emotional. They get in their feelings, so they go and they spread stuff about that person, and she has to let that go. She gotta let it go, and she gotta just strive through it and call them her haters that keep her going. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could tell her, cause I ain't gonna lie, I feel sorry for her because I see what she doing. She just want to show y'all she can cook, and I believe when she say, "I take your man if you don't cook for him," that it's for real. Not that she intentionally gonna go get him if he come at her. If she's interested, she ain't gonna say no. She probably won't ask you, "Are you married? Are you single?" I don't know, but that's the vibes I get from her. She don't bother me because I'm glad she's cooking and for her age. So a lot of women her age, they can't even boil water right. They how you burn how your water burn out? It just evaporate because you boiled it too long. Your dumb ass. I had a whole pot of water. Why is it so low? Because you're dumb. I'm proud of her. I ain't gonna lie, but I feel sorry for her at the same time. But she put herself out there too to get them something to talk about. All that gyrating and twerking all on the internet, that's gonna get you attention.
Yeah, it sure is. And I feel like in this case, it gave her negative attention. You're right, lady. She is young. She can turn this around. I'm glad that there was no kids that were made in this process. And it's like we all do make mistakes. And hearing about her sister, I did not know that part. That does make it kind of sad. But once, like Illuminator said, once you let people know that a certain thing bothers you, and they see that they can unravel you, it's going to continue to happen, unfortunately. You know. Trip, do you have anything to say before we move on?
Mm, I mean, I guess it is what it is, to be honest. I kind of agree from that. It's about how the foundation was built and everything like that, though.
Yeah, I feel like the foundation was very rocky. And they had a weird relationship with her and her fans. And
Yeah,
but then she said the men moderators are the one that was like blocking her or blocking Kai, something like that. But she's actually saying it was the men. Do y'all think the men turned on her since Streamer University?
I don't know. Cause
We
I
would never know unless you in that community. But
this world
it's a
has changed.
possibility. It's a possibility because people's entitled to change their feelings about you. You feel me? Like you can't really hold nobody hostage to be your fan.
Mm-hmm.
People lose fans all day, every day. You feel me? So
Mm.
you
Yeah,
just
I
gotta
get it.
be you gotta be able to just take it.
Yeah, but
Cause
the
if
men seem like they turned on her, or some
it,
of them.
well, some of them probably wasn't with her to begin with, and they just seen their opportunity to show their true colors. But she gotta accept it.
Like I said, she never was yours. She was ours.
Yeah,
Her, Corey Holcomb said it.
especially if she ain't married.
Yeah. Cause Illumi, don't you agree? If a woman is yours, won't she show in public that she's
Yes, yeah, of
okay?
course.
There's a difference.
There sure is. Let's get back into it. We're gonna watch a little bit more of it. We're gonna see what she got to say. Yeah, here we go.
Words don't affect me, but it's just like, don't play when it comes to my sister. Like, now you're crossing the line.
She says she will be taking legal action against the people who pretend to be her.
I don't have Twitter. Like, now you pushing it. Now everybody finna just get exposed. Maybe I do need to go to the rage room. Let me see what time they have. What times are open today? I'm not even kidding. No, I don't have a Twitter at all. It's a fake account. Y'all, what do that Twitter be posting? All they do is steal anything I post. They go to my Snapchat, they go to my Instagram, they screen record my stories, and they post it on Twitter. Shooting range. Yeah, everybody followed that Twitter, thinking it was me. Let's see if the rage room, what time they close tonight. I got some rage to let out for real. They leaked you on X. There's nothing to leak. There's nothing to leak. Told everybody. They posting freaky stuff on there. Ew. No, for real. I think at this point, y'all, I'm finna start contacting lawyers. And I know people who got good lawyers. So, because I be letting so much slide. But I think it's time I start, like, actually getting some legal action. I'm not even lying at this point. Y'all can call me a fed, but at this point, some legal action is gonna have to happen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel like she's tripping with this part. I'm gonna fast forward to the crime part.
Yeah, I'm glad.
She's tripping with this. How you feel about this lady?
First off, you ain't. I don't care. Protect your identity. Protect your stuff. You know what I'm saying? I agree with her. If you got to put lawyers involved, people's taking your shit, trying to make money off of you. Kevin Samuels did it. Arlette, whatever her last name is from Pop the Balloon did it. She did it with NTR. She shut him down.
Yeah, MCR and a bunch of content. She showed everybody now.
You got to protect your brand. One, you got to protect yourself. She said, I ain't got one Twitter. Why is her name out on Twitter with her picture saying it's her? I don't have a Twitter, but I'm pretty sure it's like other social media is where you check for your picture saying it's you. You know what I'm saying? And they acting like it's her. She needs to take control of that. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yes, I do, but I don't agree with telling everybody. I mean, it's like the people don't really care.
Hey, you uh, having a job like this, it doesn't matter if you tell them or not, warn them or not. I didn't even know he dropped. Where you go? He left. But anyway, I see you later. But even if you did say it, she warning them. Maybe they slow down, they stop, and save her money on a lawyer. This she already public.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm saying she was already in an emotional state, was already looking bad. When she gets her new team and they're helping with her image and clean it up, they're gonna tell her to stop doing stuff like this.
I just want to know what she keep wiping. She keep grabbing a damn napkin, wiping her hand. I ain't seen her
She
touch
was eating Taco Bell tacos. She makes some Taco Bell tacos.
the whole
Yeah,
time.
another thing I don't like, um, I don't know if you guys noticed it, but like the dirty napkins around the food. But like I said, what she needs is help with her image and to kind of clean it up so it can be more marketable. You know what I'm saying? Because like, what's going on now is a little bit crazy. And I didn't know this, but she has like 1 million followers on IG and TikTok. For her following, I feel like she should be in a way better position as far as like her production, her image. It's time to like really get serious. Like there's some money on the table that you can make.
Yeah.
But it's not too late for her. If she's in a good position, you learn your lesson, you make mistakes, come out and turn it around.
Yeah. Tell her,
But she
tell her
wiping her hands.
real though. The ever loving outdoors. Tell her.
Yes, lady, you talking to the outdoors?
Yeah. They saying the real shit though.
Okay.
I agree with this comment. And then I just said when I scrolled through, she
Hmm.
was portraying not the best image. You know, she needs to get back to the food. All the other stuff is like extra stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so I fast forward the video. This is a part where she's gonna kind of like tear up, gonna
Mm,
get
I'm just
emotional,
gonna ask this
and
as
then
well before
eventually
we
she
go.
turns.
Anyway,
Hold on, Drip. Eventually she turns the camera off, but she does have this emotional breakdown. What's up, Drip?
I was just gonna ask this, that do you think basically the like when she moved away from what she was originally doing, do you think the people who originally followed her, I know she got a strong following on all that stuff, but do you think some of them just basically it slowly drove away, some people away though who genuinely cared for her and stuff like that? Do you think that though when she moved away and stuff like that? I mean, there's nothing wrong in moving away from what you're doing and trying to rebrand or basically do what you gotta do. I've done that multiple times though. I've literally changed what I've been doing multiple times because I just feel like I'll do whatever I want to do. But, what I mean, no. Just probably not to that level, I guess, though. It is what it is, I guess. Just asking that.
When you say she moved away, what do you mean by
So, like,
that? Moved away
move
how?
away from the content he was doing, moving away from what he was known for and basically embracing what is happening now.
Why? I don't think she moved because she's always twerking, and twerking is what got her in trouble. She needs to move away from it, and she needs to get back to the cooking part. Refine her skills. There's a lot of money within the food industry because no matter what, people have to eat. Food is everywhere. She could be on the shelves of Walmart right now. Like, there's so much more money that she can make, but she's a food game. Outdoors says she needs to learn from 907. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But she got a good following. Like her name is everywhere. She's a household name. Like she really is at a point to where this she turns into a positive. Stop messing with all the young people. Um, it's just it's not a look. They're not there for the cooking either. They're there for the twerking.
Yeah, they are. And the cookie. And her shape. They there for it all. She got it all. She got it all. She's messing it up.
Yes. Yeah, she just need to like tighten it up a little bit, and she needs some professional help so she could really. But she's very close. But I think she's going down the wrong lane. She need to drive the car down the other road. And like,
Mhm.
scare y'all ain't got no money. Y'all doing too much. um, but let's get back into this part. I'm gonna let this whole thing play out.
I'm gonna have to be back. Love y'all though. I don't want nobody on here clipping me, calling me a crybaby or nothing. I'm just irritated. I feel like my name just gets slandered so much, and I really don't be doing nothing. Like I literally don't be doing nothing. It's just always something. When it comes to my name, it's just always something. Like it's so rare that I see positive stuff about me, and I literally don't do nothing. Like nothing. I really wanted to come on here and do a 24-hour. That
Damn
was the
that.
plan, to do a 24-hour.
What's up, lady?
What did she?
What's up, lady?
What she need the damn napkin for? What she just do? Did you see something that I didn't see?
Well, these apples must be greasy or something.
I don't know.
Lady, this is really bothering you.
Oh no. Just
Okay.
But she is wiping her hands a lot.
wasting the trees. Okay. Oh, how much that? Go
Okay.
go ahead.
Anyways, though, yeah, I get you on that though. I'll be real with you though. I don't think I can eat Taco Bell. I've tasted that and I'm like, nah, man, that's not for me though. Cause literally, I mean, look, my brother likes that though. I don't like Taco Bell though. I tasted it. I was like, nope, not for me though. Nah, literally though, just something to your stomach. So I'm like, nah, man.
Drip, you're so funny. Do y'all have Taco Bell in the UK?
Yeah, we do. We do. We have pretty much a lot of stuff though. There is Taco Bell in the UK though, just that my brother likes it. I'm just not into Taco Bell like that though. Like trust me though, in the UK though, pretty much known for chicken shops though. Go anywhere in London though, you'll find a chicken shop there though.
So
Look, I ate Taco Bell one day. My son was hurrying.
so drip.
Mm-hmm.
If Kyra was out, whatever her name is, cooking with. If Kyra was out there where you was at and you seen her, would you approach her? Be
I'll
honest.
probably just leave. I'll be real with you though. Wouldn't mind, like if we're in the same place though, and I'll just say hi though. But then after that, I'll just leave her alone. But if I saw her in public like that, I'd probably just leave her alone and just go mind my business and handle business with me and my family. So if we just saw her like that though, we'll be like, okay, we just saw her. But then at the same time, it's like, okay, whatever, we'll just leave him alone. Unless it's somebody that I'm really into though, that'd be a different story though. Like if it's like if it's somebody that I genuinely actually keep up with or follow or something like that though, then maybe though I do that though. Like, let's say if it's my favorite rapper and stuff like that though, yeah, of course though I'd literally that'd be a different story.
Okay, if you seen Megan Thee Stallion come out there, because she comes out there to do her concerts and her tours. If she came out there and you seen she was just like a regular person and walking the streets doing sightseeing, and you was out there walking and she had on something nice, would you approach her?
I
No,
just
because Drip don't even like them type of women.
No, not really. I would not approach her to be honest though. When it comes to rappers, I follow majority guys though. It's not that I don't follow any female rap though. It's just I'm mostly into like that, UK rap stuff. Like mostly that is guy stuff.
Drip don't like them type of women. But Drip would never bring one of them women home. I know
I wouldn't bring them. I wouldn't
that.
bring them home though. I mean, I can talk to them. I can be cool, like just basically go talk, be nice. I'm nice regardless though. I ain't gonna judge though. We can be cool though, like we can be good friends and stuff. But like basically actually going for something like that, nah, man, not my type of style. I'm a bit too old school for that.
Well, we love
Like I can be
um,
cool though. That's a different story.
you, go boy.
yes. Okay, I'm gonna play the rest of this video. And disclaimer: Cooking with Kaya is wiping her hands for the rest of this video, I believe. And then she starts wiping down the counter. But y'all know how y'all be saying I clean? She really clean, okay? Here
It,
we
um,
go though.
quick, I don't like Taco Bell either, Tyler. I can't steal Taco.
Okay, okay.
That's fake to And to your next comment, I have to say this. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Sing gospel. I don't rap it, but I don't listen to rap gospel too much. It don't entertain me like the regular, because when I'm listening to rap, I like to listen to the hip hop version because how I was raised, especially when it started out with the old school, when they used to do that old school dance when you know, just rocking to the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You just,
Mm, I
being
get
there.
you. I support old school stuff though, but when it comes to hip hop stuff, I mostly support UK stuff. I can support American too. I like both American and UK hip hop stuff. I'm just mostly focused on the UK scene because it's got more talent though, and it's just not saying there's no talent over America. I got love for both. It's just that what got my attention the most though. And this guy that I follow, his name is Young Teflon, basically though, and he's old school type of thing though. He's old school minded though. Like literally though. Like he's been going since 2005, but released his stuff in 2009, and he's been staying strong, with his own thing instead of following trends though.
He's in the UK.
Yeah, he's in the UK. He's he's very respected and he's talented though. Yes, he evolved his sound with the time though and everything like that, but people respect his talent. He's so talented though, and he's very unapologetic though. Literally, he's got like that middle child syndrome though, like he's in the shadow of his peers in his time though. Like, basically in his generation he's in their shadow, and you know how the young generation some of how too much young people don't know who he is and stuff, or if they do, they just don't know him like that though. So he's like straight down the middle, basically middle child, not too underground, not too mainstream though, doing his thing though. And he's so talented though, and he's so respected that people want to feature him and stuff like that. And he's got distribution though, but he's doing it himself though. And he's literally said though, literally interviews that he's so mature though.
Yeah.
Literally said the streets is the myth
Let
and
me
stuff like that.
Drew, let me get back into this video. Let's
Okay,
watch
sorry.
the end of
Sorry.
Cooking with Kaya. Oh, no worries, Drew.
Let's
Let's watch the end of this. And hey, Joanne, how are you doing?
Hey, Joanne. I'm about to mute.
Okay.
But I think I just need to get out the house for a little bit because I'm like overwhelmed right now.
Yeah.
My day did not go as planned. Like, I was having a good day. Y'all, I'm so irritated. I literally feel chest pains right now. Like, I'm not even lying. I literally feel chest pain. Like, I'm so agitated. Like, and I kind of like, I really want to explain it to y'all, but I'm tired of giving people attention. Like, I really want to explain everything. Should I? Or do y'all think I should just end it real quick? No, y'all. Actually, no. Because I'm going to start crying. I already know. If I explain it, I'm going to start crying. Raven's on her way. But yeah, I just know once I start explaining, I'm going to start crying. And they're going to clip me. And I don't want to get clipped crying. Oh my gosh. Y'all don't understand how rare it is for me to cry. Like, it's so rare. I hate crying. Last time I really, really cried was when my sister died. Ever since then, nothing really, like, affects me. Like, Like nothing could get worse than that. So it's just like all the hate and everything, like nothing affects me no more. Like it's like I have no feelings no more. All right, y'all. I'm finna just end for a little bit. I'll probably be back later. If I'm
To feel for cooking for with Kaya, I think that she needs to separate herself from what she's doing, which is like the twerking and the
Mhm.
sexual stuff, and get serious about the cooking. And I get what she's saying about her sister. You know, I've lost people that have been close to me. There is a such thing as oversharing, and I
Mhm.
think that's what we're seeing as well.
Yeah, I do feel her because she's young. Like I said, she moved different from how I move. So I believe because her they trashing her. Who won? Let's be real. Let's keep it. And we was versus now because we wouldn't give a what now we like because you don't know what I'm saying, or disrespect my family yada yada she is hurt. Wait, Joanne, what
Outdoor
you?
said, Joanne is talking about another situation that happened yesterday. Outdoor said she's fake. She's crying. Look at that for affection. She's toxic. I believe that she could be toxic, but I do think that when she started talking about her sister, and then like we all have those moments in life where we feel like everything, a lot's going on. And so I do think it was getting to her. But it didn't cut the camera off.
I think her feelings hurt. No, I ain't gonna sit there and lie because if you get trashed around people or hate hurt your feelings. So yeah, I
So
can't.
yeah, I feel like when she started talking about her sister, a lot was going on, and all that stuff. Outdoor said, yeah, she had a real tear, but then she started playing into it to use it toxic and dangerous. That's the thing about putting out stuff to the internet. Everyone's gonna see it differently. So there's no point of you explaining yourself.
Yeah, but they was what they said. Sister though, that's wrong. Your sister, you never talk about nobody dead. Um,
Mhm.
that's wrong. And I'm gonna keep my thing. Hey, legend, if are you the one that was on the panel? Are you the same person? Yes.
Yes, yeah, that's
Yeah,
Z, Z with the I. That's what I
yeah,
was looking
that's
for. I
him.
don't know what this is.
That's
That is Z though.
Drop, I didn't want to drop somebody else's link, and I don't see the eyes. You
yeah, that's him though, actually.
know,
Hey sis, how you doing? How you doing? Yes, that is Z with the I lady. That is him.
okay. Well, I'm gonna.
I'm gonna play this video and we're gonna get into our next topic. I'm gonna ask y'all which one y'all want to talk about after I show y'all this quick video so y'all know where we at. Hold on, y'all.
I wonder if you looked up the. Oh, sorry, I don't see nothing on here
Please
now.
hold for a very important message.
Okay, time for TN907 goodies. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video with your friends. You know what to do to support this channel. Send the super chat stars on Facebook, or just let us know where you're watching from. We're gonna get into our next topic. Okay, we have two topics. I'm gonna let y'all pick which one y'all want to do first. We're gonna talk about the Trump travel ban, or we can talk about Antoine Massey, which is one of the escaped inmates. He is still trolling online. Let me know which one y'all want to start with. If it don't matter, it don't matter. What do you think,
Okay.
lady?
You already know what I'm saying. That's whatever. I'm
I
tired of
think I know what you're gonna say. I do.
Did you ever check out the sad one of the little with the AI? The AI.
I have not been able to check it out, but a lady did send me a story that she wants me to report on. Um, I have not checked it out yet. And then Joanne is telling me about another story that happened. Y'all, look, lady, you didn't even want me to do the news at first. Remember? Remember now you okay. The LA riots. I want to do a live stream talking about that, but I want it to be its own separate live stream where we talk about the LA riots, Elon and Trump, and Trump needs a whole segment. We are going to talk about the travel ban shortly, but I do want to talk about the riots or the protests. We're not going to get into that. I don't think this live stream. We need the whole segment on that situation. And lady, aren't you out in California in LA too?
Oh, I'm not in California, but I'm not in LA. There's more to California. Every time people bring up, I'm where LA. How about that? I'm on the ocean. I don't get summer.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, lady. So you're not there. Do I have any subscribers or any watchers from LA specifically? I know I got one, which is I know I got one. She was here last night when we was talking. But let me pull up the next video that we're gonna get into. Um What do y'all think about anti-Massey, the escaped inmates from New Orleans jail? Two of them are still on the loose. They think Derrick Groves may have vanished. They're finally admitting that.
Did they
They
catch
don't know where he's at.
Massey?
Nope.
Mm.
They're both still on the loose. And Massey is honestly making more posts on social media. Or he made another post on social media. They're still at large.
Mm. Well, kudos to him.
Wait.
So you,
And outdoors, I am not cooking, so I have a lot of leftovers from all the cooking I did this weekend.
I got leftovers too. We
Okay.
I got
love you too.
everything.
Thank you for the comment. He said he loved it here, the diversity here. So we love you too. You got a long.
Yes.
We gonna call you Tello.
Oh, okay. It's like, who is Tello? I'm glad you said that, lady, because I've been so confused. I know who you was talking about. But yes, I love it too. How we have like someone on the panel that's older, someone that's younger. So we both like we get a bunch of different dynamics. Drip is in the UK, a lady is, on the beach. We get somebody from everywhere, and that's what we need to be like really have a discussion.
I don't take for granted where I live at because a lot of people wish they can live around this. The mountains, beautiful ocean, sea creatures. It's beautiful here. I ain't gonna lie. It's I don't have to worry. We don't get summer coming to winter time. They be snowing other places, and we be taking pictures out here with no jacket. My cousin like, why? No way, cold out here, and I'm like, need to move then.
So you just be living your best life. Well, I'm glad, lady. You deserve, to live. Everybody deserves to live good. But you really deserve it, lady. You
Your life,
hair done, nails done, everything done.
you got to upgrade. When your life up, you gotta live by your means. You upgrade your life if you can. Get money, don't just.
Oh, sorry to cut you off. Mike, oh, so you got static in your mic though. Just letting you know.
Me or lady?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
it's okay about lady. I was just trying to let her know her mic was, starting to have a lot of static, like it's in the Matrix.
Okay. But where that's Jerry is so funny. You got me rolling. We're gonna talk about Antoine Massey, one of the escaped inmates still on the run. He is posting again from the same social media account where he dropped those videos. So let me play that and we're gonna get into it.
And I'm Lauren McCoy. Another post on Instagram claims to come from Orleans Parish jail escapee Antoine Massey.
Gabby Killett shares what's in that post and what it reveals about one of the last escapees still on the run.
The latest post on this Instagram account, someone who claims to be escapee Antoine Massey proclaiming his innocence while tagging Fox 8 and other media outlets. It appears to be the same account that posted these videos Sunday.
I didn't even know that. They tagged the media stations in the post. Now that is messy. I had no idea about that. Dang, he tagged the media people in the post and is still on the run. Been out for almost a month now. He has a birthday coming up. That is crazy. The lady said StreamYard is tripping. And he said, you didn't hear that static? No, I didn't. I heard something, but I didn't hear like a big old sound. But
I
Chris said you
heard
went
it.
and he heard it.
Look, I know
But
this.
he tags the news station in the post. Man, when they catch him, they
Yeah,
will whoop him.
wow.
Allegedly.
Okay, I was gonna say she's got a point about like basically what he doing and stuff like that. Just in his best interest though, he should basically just turn himself in before it gets worse though for him though. Not making himself do any favor. Okay, you don't want to go back in there, that's fine, but
Drip?
hmm?
Okay. Oh,
I'm here.
you
I'm
said,
here. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm here. I
oh,
ain't
okay,
going.
no. I looked away for a second. You said he don't want to go back in, um, but yeah, when they catch him, bro, they're gonna be so hard on him. Because he made them look like fools pretty much the whole time.
He's done though. He's done though.
Lady said he done who him or Drip. Drip, we love you over here. We always happy to have you on the panel. And I'm glad that you tell your story and somebody is gonna hear your story and get inspired from it. And be like,
Thank
okay, if
you.
he's has
Appreciate
all
that.
that going on and he's able to be a YouTuber, I know I can do it. Yeah, I just realized I got the wrong logo up here. Why y'all didn't tell me? I had the Foodiegang food panel. They were here yesterday, y'all. It was so funny. Y'all gotta check it out. Y'all gotta check it out. We was talking about whether being big bone is true or false. But Anton, you better come out with your hands up, okay? Because when they catch you, bro, It's over for you.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. Anyway, I was just about to say that I appreciate that actually, because actually, one time I wanted to do content though when I was 13, but I was not allowed to do it when I was 13, so I just waited until I was 21 though. So I was just like, okay, look, when I wanted to do it back then, I couldn't do it then, so I was like, okay, whatever, I won't do it. Then when I hit 21, then I just considered going for it.
Yeah. And how do you feel about it since you started making content?
Yeah.
Do you like it? You like making
Of course, I
content?
like it though.
You
I
wanna
love
keep
it though. It
doing
actually, of course, I enjoy it though. It's not just for creativity. I also hope to make money off it too. Let's just be real though. Man, wanna be monetized someday because that's just what I wanted to do. I see other people do it. Why not make something of myself? So I just basically enjoy making that type of stuff that I do and everything, starting with the games, then pretty much doing the bangs vlogs and stuff like that early on and stuff. But then started performing to have artist lyrics, and after that I was just like, okay, you know what, I just stick to what I'm doing now though, that I like music a lot though, and I'm sticking to that though. So I just basically focused on the UK hip hop culture, and from that day forward I just focused on the explaining different aspects of what I do. So I enjoy what I do, but if I wanted to change in future very long term, I'd probably interview artists anyway. For him though, back to what for him, I mean, that's kind of crazy though, because at some point though, he don't realize he can get away for so long to the point they'll catch him eventually. Because they're gonna
Yeah, and
expect
like
that.
he can never live a real life anymore, but he's having fun right now, it looks like. This is one big game for him. It's kind of what it's looking like. But I'm gonna play some more of this video and show y'all what he is looking like. What he got going on. Let's get back into it.
Showing y'all the whole world how corrupted the state of Louisiana is. I'm an innocent man. Yes, in my past, I made mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say mistakes. I was just young. You know what I'm saying? But the system has failed a lot of people and not just me.
Deputy U.S. Marshal Brian Fair said it was media who made authorities aware of the most recent post Thursday morning. Fair adds authorities are investigating.
We're going to continue to look for him. It's what's going to happen is going to happen. We'll continue to investigate leads, and hopefully he'll either surrender to us or we'll capture him, one or the other.
Massey also allegedly posted different versions of a 10-minute video Sunday to that account.
Blaze, don't come up here talking about me, Blaze. Did you wipe your feet out the door and hit the like button? Blaze thinks I am
No.
hiding this man in Alaska in my house. Look, I'm not.
Okay, anyways, I get you on that though. With him also though, I don't think he's ever gonna sleep ever though, because he's gonna have to watch over his shoulder all the time. It's not like he was not watching over his shoulder before, but this time it's on a different level though. He's gonna have to look behind his shoulder though for the rest of his life though. It's not like he did that before. Before that though, whatever he was doing when he's about that life though, and he still is in a way though, when he was doing what he was doing before he went there into jail and stuff like that though, he had to look over his shoulder because that's a part of that life. But ever since he got to where he got to in this type of position, no, you know, I feel like he's never gonna sleep more. Like he's gonna look more and more tired though. Because he's never gonna truly sleep though. And he's also gonna have to watch his back double than normal though. Because he don't know who to trust anymore. Because you never know. There could be somebody who could just basically, snake you out to the feds though. You know, because look, they may act like they're trying to help, but they might just snake you out to the feds though. Because, it's not just the money reward. It's just like, okay, you know what, if I just basically do that, I'm gonna get something good. So they're just thinking about their own benefits. So he's gonna have to watch his back even more than he did before.
Exactly. And I want to say this there's a 50K bounty on his head. Whoever catches him, whoever tells the tip leading to his arrest will get 50K. But lady, I know you're right about this. Why he always pop up talking about Blaze? When we talk on him, Blaze sis, like he really think he there with you, and you will be exposed. Look, you ain't gonna find Big Bang in this scandal. I'm just gonna be talking about the Blaze happens to always come when I'm talking about this man. And don't forget no other time. What's up with that Blaze? And Andre said he don't care, he's free. Look. His
Look,
aunt,
I get that though.
his
Look,
aunt,
I'm
she wants to turn
empathetic.
stuff in.
Sorry, I was just about to say also though, I am empathetic. I can see where he's getting at. I can try and empathize with what he's going through. However, all I'm gonna say on this type of thing though is that he's responsible for his own actions. So whatever happens to him is what happens to him. Cause man don't care about that. Cause look, man's a civvy though, and whether he get arrested or not, that's up to him. No, you know. I'm not wishing that on nobody because I don't want that back on me. But trying to see it from many different aspects though. Because look, I can understand why he'd want to do it. Yeah, I can see what he's trying to do. I get it. But then also I can see why, like, he's gonna have to watch his back. Because who knows, his friend or his family could just basically snake him out though. Because
And
said mental
look, I'm snaking you out
arrest
for
costs a lot
50K.
of money.
Yeah, for 50K, I'm telling. But hey,
Mhm.
Big Boo, what's going on, Big Babu? Big Babu, I was talking about your girl cooking with Kaya. Big Babu wants me to team up with Cook for Kaya, and he wants me to do some content with her. But we talked about cooking with Kaya and all that stuff. Lady said Blaze laughs. He was nowhere in sight. And soon as you put Lil Wally Massey up, bam, Blaze popped up here. Yes, Blaze. What's up with that? Blaze, is he at your house? Blaze, is this man at your house? And you trying to throw it on me?
Yeah, I'll be real with you though. I'm gonna snitch too though. I'm just like you though. Cause look, to me and you, it ain't snitching though. It's called doing the right thing. Cause we civvy though. It ain't about that life. So the rules don't apply to me or you though. The rules don't apply because they're not about that life though. I know I may dress like it though, but don't mean I'm actually like it. That's just fashion for me. For them, it's different though. And I'm real about it.
You are so right, Drip. It is not doing the wrong thing. You're doing the right thing by calling the police on someone that has escaped jail. If they did all that, you don't know what they're gonna do to you. It might, especially if you see Derek. You better tell when you get got.
Wait,
What's up,
but
Big Bad
oh
Blue?
wait, but the
Watch
other
your girl.
guy you mentioned, yeah, I'm searching on him for sure. Him, no, this guy though, I don't know 100% though. Cause look, I might want to though, and yeah, I get you on that for him. Yeah, I'm probably doing it though, but at the same time though, I can actually feel for him though, like a little bit of empathy and stuff like that though. I get what the man's been through though, and I get it though, but at the same time, I do see the other aspect also though. So I'm balanced though, so I don't know on him though what to think to be honest. But on the other guy you mentioned, yeah, arrest that guy.
I said, I hope they never catch him. Well, Oz, I hope you come back up here and tell us why you feel that way. 'Cause
Okay,
everybody else is saying he turned himself in, hope they catch him, and you saying, I hope
I
they
mean,
never
yeah,
catch him. We want to
well,
hear why you think that.
okay. I mean, look, I get why he thinks that, and I can understand where he's coming from though. I get it, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I know I'm not about that life, don't live it, and I'm different though. But look, try to understand like what he's going through, what he's trying to think. And I ain't no professional in that type of thing. No, I just want to understand and what the true motivation is though on this type of thing. No, because it's very interesting to actually know their motives for why they actually did what they did though.
Yeah, that's very true. And according to Antoine Massey, he is innocent of what the crime of the domestic abuse, but he did do some things in his past life. Um, but y'all, let me show y'all the new post that he made. Y'all saw the videos. We went over those here. There's a new post that he made, and let me show you how we look, because we said we feel bad for him and all that. Hold on, y'all, hold on. I'm gonna play this video and we're gonna get into it.
In them, he called on President Donald Trump, Kim Kardashian, and multiple rappers to help him. In the videos, he also presents documentation that he says supports his innocence, specifically in the domestic abuse case for which he was incarcerated at the time of his May 16th escape. Fair adds it's too early to tell whether the photo could lead detectives to Massey, who has been on the run for nearly.
So this is the photo that he posted. I don't know if this is old or this is current, but he posted this picture, and what I didn't know is that when he posted this, he actually tagged the news station into this particular post. That was a new piece of evidence that I wasn't aware of. So, how do we feel about this? He out here, I don't know if this is old or what, but um, he got the same tattoos on his face.
Okay. I mean, look, this is very interesting though, and I don't know what to think, man. But look, there's more to that than we actually think, to be honest with you, though. There's more to it than we don't know. Like what this guy being through. Okay, look, we can feel for him and we can feel how he felt, but at the same time, we don't know him like that, though. And the more and more it would just come out. So I'm just gonna basically be like, okay, look. I don't know what to think, but at the same time, I'm gonna give perspective on something on what I can think though.
I'm looking up what's going on. Outdoor said he's not calling the police. He don't like them. Um, and Blade, I said, Blade, are you hiding mask? He said, no, word is riding around the corner. Might know a little something about his whereabouts. Blaze, I think you know his whereabouts because you always talking about it. What's really going on? I don't know how long he's going to be on the run for, but it's about to be a month. They are reporting now, they're finally being honest about Derek being in the wind. They're now saying he has vanished. Alder said, what if he's innocent, y'all turning him in? You got different problems. He might be innocent, but one thing we just see him do is run out of that jail. Outdoors, you cannot run out of jail if you are in there with waiting for a trial or you being convicted. So we know for a fact he committed that crime. Now the other stuff I don't know, but I'm turning him in on the evading arrest and running out of jail, and I'm getting my 50K. Okay, so Oz, ladies at Oz, he still needs to get turned in. Although because Oz said he hopes that he never gets caught. Lady said he still needs to get turned in though, someone helping him. Look at him. He well fed and dressed. Jay's really with what job? I'll wait. And the one thing I can say in that video, he had on a nice outfit with some snow boots on. Every time we seen Antoine Massey, he has been looking fly. He looks flyer than some of the people that's on the outside. That's free. Somebody, like Lady said, he is well fed. He didn't look skinty or scrawny in that video. His hair wasn't thin. He was looking good. Okay, and then he almost convinced all of us that he was innocent when we saw him running out of jail. So we can assume from that, I believe he's a womanizer. All speculation though. All speculation. Um, and also, I don't think no human should be in jail unless it's dealing with a child or with a woman or unaliving. He was in jail because he had a domestic abuse situation with a young woman, and she made some pretty crazy allegations. He said that it wasn't him. We will never know, but when someone does accuse you of crime, you gotta wait for the trial if you don't have the bail money. I don't know if it's right, but it is what it is. And I just said 50K, that's different. Look, we saw him running out of jail. He did that. We cannot deny that. And thank you so much for coming up, Drip. Thank you so much. Blake said 100 miles and running. Look, he looking good out here. And they say that they think him and Derek are still in New Orleans, but they also say that Derek vanished, so it just don't make sense. And lady said aiding and abetting is a hell of a drug. Hey sis, we talking about your boo up here. I don't know if this was recent. I don't know if this is old, but we could see this is how Antoine Massey was getting the ladies. Hey Drip, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
You two want to know better. What y'all talking about me in the chat for? Look, only Lady and Blaze, they grandfather into this channel, but somebody is helping him. I don't know if this picture is old or not, but he posted it, and when he posted it, he tagged news stations in there. How long do we think he's gonna be on the run for? Yeah, I don't know. It's about to be a month. I thought they would have been captured by now. I really did. And Rip, how long do you think it'll be? Do you have any guess?
Wait, in which way?
When do you think he will get captured and get put back in jail? Whether that's the cops finding him, whether that's somebody telling on him, how long do you think it'll be before that happens?
I don't know. Do you think like a few weeks though, or maybe like next 2 months, I guess, or maybe a year? You never know.
I would say this. I have changed my mind. I thought they would have got caught within a week of escaping. Drip, I'm with you. It might be a couple months. I mean, they don't got somebody clearly is helping them that has some money. I don't think they're going to run out of resources because Derek apparently got some resources. Antoine Massey got some resources. And I just said, did they have evidence to have it in there? Where is that? Why haven't we seen that? Look, Outdoors, we are addressing him when he was running out of jail. I've heard both some of the story, but there's also, but the way it works in this country is that when they put you in jail, you do gotta wait for your fair day in court. Some debate about that. Is it really fair? I don't know, but you can't just run out of jail. It don't work that way. It don't really work that way. Blake said on the real though, he's definitely increasing his chances of getting caught by continuing to post on social media when you're on the run. The objective is to not get caught. Shaking my head. I think so too. But I don't know now. I don't know, man. Antoine Massey, when they do catch him, they gonna have to lock him up for real, for real. Not on the first floor, not with nobody else. He need to be by himself. Um, and yes, thank you so much, Oz, for coming up. And Lady also dropped that link for Oz.
Mhm.
If somebody could drop the link for Drip's channel, much
Thank
appreciated.
you. Appreciate that,
Okay,
though.
so we're streaming today.
I get you on that though. Anyways, I'm just chilling out to be honest though, because tomorrow I'm gonna be home all day, I guess, because it's just my day off tomorrow. So just gonna do my thing though, be consistent, do my thing though, and that's that though. Just gonna chill out the entire day. That's
Ain't
what I like
nothing
to
wrong
do.
with
Sometimes,
that. Ain't nothing wrong with
yeah,
that.
yeah,
And also, the system is crooked, which I do believe. If you're innocent in being a hostage, you're just going to take it outdoors. I get you, but I'm saying when you run, you're making it worse. That's why there's a manhunt out for him. I get what you're saying, but that's not the way it works. You can't just run up out of there. But we gonna get back into this. There's like a little bit left of this video, but this Antoine Massey, this is another post that he made, as well as the videos. We thought it was live, but it was actually a pre-recorded video that he posted as if he was live. I don't know what's going on here, but these people that's on the run is smarter than the police officers, and they seem like they're smarter than them. They got the police looking crazy right now. Let's get back into this video.
yeah. So you do, but I also say this
3 weeks.
depends on
Fox
them
8
as
legal.
well though. Also, I guess everyone's different though. That's all I'm gonna say. Also, this pretty much depends on their mindset and what they got going and stuff like that. I get you on what you're saying though. So yeah.
Yeah, but look at Anton. If he went up to a woman and was like, "Hey, baby, can you help me out? I need a couple of clothes. I need somewhere to stay.
Yeah, but
Some
I
food."
actually wondered
You
though,
really think
how
he would
he
say
fi-
no?
sorry, what? I was just about to say, I wonder how he basically finds the time.
Well, he was in jail for all that. He was in jail. When you're in jail, you're just sitting there all day. And one thing I have known people that that have been in jail, and what they do is like their friend will be talking to somebody, and he'll say, "Hey, do you have any friends? My homeboy's looking for a pen pal," and that's how you get linked up with other people. And there are sites. So I've been watching Love After Lockup. If anybody watched that show, let me know. There's a site where you can hook up to have pen pals. It's a whole system, Drip. It's a whole system.
Good
That's where he
point.
finds talk to
He
all these women.
probably has connections. I ain't gonna deny that. Probably when he find a way to literally escape, he probably has multiple connections though when it comes to that type of thing though. So I get you on that.
Yeah, they find ways to hook up with people. And like I said, they have a friend that's talking to a woman. She could have some friends who are looking for a pen pal, and like they got all day to sit there all day to talk on the phone. But thank you so much, lady, for dropping Drip's link. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Um,
Appreciate that though.
okay,
Also,
lady.
thank you for basically, speaking life to me though. And also though about what you're saying though as well though. I actually appreciate that a lot though, man. I'll be real with you.
Thank you
I
so much, Drip.
appreciate
And
it a lot.
we definitely we love you over here. You're part of the channel, and I'm so happy you came up to share again.
You're welcome.
And lady said he got that legend. Aluminum girl, what's up? What you think?
Man, cuz trying to get caught. He need to stay off social media, man. You see, Derek Groveland, ain't post nothing. He ain't trying to get caught.
Yeah, they said Derek vanished.
Cause he know not to get on social media. You know, as soon as he posts. they're gonna be like, ooh, they already looking for him. It's only gonna make things worse. And then
And
like
think about this. He
so
tagged the news station in his post.
that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you tripping, bro. You tripping, cuz.
Yeah, but at some point though, like, he don't even his own part of his own family literally telling him, no, just please give yourself up though. It ain't worth it though. Cause look, I get it though. When he got locked up, it kind of ruined his life. You know, his life never been easy like that or whatever. But you know, they're trying to help him in a way by literally
Look,
telling him,
he gonna have a new charge, even if let's say he innocent from all them other charges, right?
what do you think he said?
Just by him damaging government property and breaking out of the facility, plus you getting other people in trouble for helping you. You feel me? So now you got other cellmates. You feel me? That's gonna be added to you. Feel me? Come on, man. Nah, man.
What
Just go ahead. You feel me? Take your
I
lit like a
don't
man.
believe in that
Take
though.
your lit like a
So
man, bro. You bringing more people in it.
I was just about to say, do you think he's gonna get the charge of evasion of arrest or resisting arrest charge? Or he's probably gonna get that. Cause when they catch him though, like he literally escaped, you know, arrest and stuff, so he's probably gonna get resisting arrest or something like that.
They about to throw the book at him.
Yeah, I get it. Like, let's say he's innocent of them other charges. He's probably gonna get some new charges, I guess, though. And do you think he's gonna spend more longer in jail, though? Like, pretty much like a life sentence, though, basically.
Man, bro. I'm just saying, like the whole it looked like this man being assisted by somebody, bro. Cause it just don't make sense. Like just like he said, oh yeah, he was let out. Like they let them out, bro. Ain't no way, bro. No way. Just like he said, like he they got the maintenance dude to take the blame and say, oh, he threatened me, but bro, he wouldn't have been around them boys.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't have been around them boys like that for that situation to go like that. Nah, bro. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot.
I said they're gonna throw 190 more charges at him if they get him. Yep. And they're gonna throw the vibe. They're gonna say he was resisting. He had a firearm. He finna get a whole bunch more time.
Wait, do you
He's
think he's
doing
gonna
that.
probably get like about 10 to 40 years in jail or something like that? 10, 40 years. 10, 40 years though, or something like that, though. Do you think like probably 50 or something? 50 years.
They probably 20 years worth of charges versus, and then plus what he already was going through. They still got to go through court on that. Blaze and Alexa play Run for Your Life. Yeah. But
But
they
that boy,
really look at him.
yeah, they
Man,
definitely finna throw the book at him, bro. Like just for fleeing in the loo and they asked him to turn himself in. You feel me? And it's a war up to 50,000. Come on, 50 bands just for some information leading to his capture.
and anybody that's helping him out, once he makes them mad at him, they're calling it. You better
Yeah,
say
yeah.
good
They're gonna,
graces.
they're gonna be like, yeah, he over there with whoop de whoop.
Wait,
And then
but do you
it's
think, I know they're gonna probably, wait, do you think the feds will probably offer, like, you know, in his family, though? I know you got people that want him to turn in him, the ones that won't snitch, but do you actually think that you know, them people that won't snitch, you know, on where he is, they'll probably be given an offer they could never refuse, though? Like, literally, you know, they'll be given offers and they can refuse, but let's say it's like something, though, they can't refuse, though, like literally, you know, given an offer that they can't refuse though. That I see that happening. Also, them giving offers they can't refuse. Because actually, they take a step back, think about it, and then maybe consider it or something like that.
Yes, and what if they increase the reward to 75K to 100K? And I wonder when are they gonna do it? And honestly, I wonder if you can turn yourself and give the reward. No, it don't work like that. And Blaze, I ain't got no reward to give, but if I did run across Anton, I say, hey, look, I have my talk behind the scene, like, hey, it is what it is. I'm finna get to 50K. We finna be eating good, y'all.
Yeah, but let's
We
say he
got
left the country, though. I know you're gonna. Sorry. I was about to say, like, let's say he found a way to leave the country. I'm not saying no, he hasn't left the country, but say hypothetically he left the country. I know you're gonna pretty much find a way to contact Interpol to actually do an interview. You'll contact Interpol to basically do an investigation into where he is, though, and get him sent back here.
honestly surprised
I don't
that
know.
they haven't found either one of these inmates. It's like, what the heck is going on?
I don't
What
know.
what are y'all doing down there? You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm
It just don't
saying.
make no sense. And at this point, they're looking like a joke. And then he's posting from social media while on the run.
Yeah, I get you on that though. That's why I said it's complicated in a way. In some way, it's complicated because, there's more that we don't know and more is coming out and the timeline and stuff like that. That's why I said it's complicated to a certain extent.
Yes. Oh, okay, so I said if I was him, I would tell my mother or someone that needs some money from me in. Just drop 10K on my books. But can we really trust that they're going to hand over that money for his family and his mom? We covered it in one of our earlier live streams. She just got out for a whole body. She did 14 years and got out in 2024. And she is also a felon. So the auntie was saying that Massey and his mom can't even be around each other because they're both felons. Both of these gentlemen have two very interesting stories or backstories, I should say. Um, but they never even talk about theirs. They're so caught up on Anton because he's the only one that they can really talk about. If it wasn't for these posts, we wouldn't even be talking about Anton Massey. But Anton Massey wants the clout. It looks like. Now he is a celebrity. Now he is famous. And I say it's in the DNA. Look at this. The auntie who was out, who was ranting and raving on social media, her son is actually locked up in the same jail as Maxie, but he was housed in a different floor. The sister got arrested for helping Anton Maxie. So this family is they going through a lot. And they have their experience with this jail system.
Yeah, I agree with you.
This
That's why I
Anton
was
Massey
saying,
right now. What'd you say, Drew?
I'm gonna say that's all I'm saying. No, that's all I don't say too much. I can give perspective on what I know than rather I don't know. Cause look, I'm not gonna call out demean him though. Cause look, I don't want that energy back on me though. Basically, you're not supposed to
I
call demean
agree.
other people's sin. Cause then mine could be exposed double and more worse than his though. Hypothetically though, and I ain't doing that. You know. So
Yeah.
what goes around comes around. So, but he's responsible for his actions. If he gets caught, that's up to him. Whether he escapes, that's up to him. I ain't gonna say anything though. But if I do, But let's say though, they give me an offer that I can't refuse. Nah, man, I'm literally gonna snitch, man. Literally something that I can't refuse though.
Yes, and Oz, I'm so glad you tuned into the channel. We have been following this case very closely. So, his dad, when he was 7 years old, was unalive in front of him and the rest of his family. And the auntie was saying that the family hasn't been right since. His dad was known as Big Anton, and he's known as Little Anton. Little Wayne's granddad and his dad, I believe, were friends and they hung together. So there is a whole family history here, and they, according to the auntie and Anton in his video, he stated that when his dad got unalive in front of him and his family, they haven't been right since. And get this, y'all. Y'all know it's time for tea. I got the tea. Okay. What I found out was the day before Anton escaped prison or jail, the day before he escaped, his dad's the guy who unalived his dad was unalived also. So let me say it again for y'all. The day before he escaped jail, his father's killer was unalived. And then he escaped the day after that. I don't know if it all has something to do together. I don't know. I'm just telling y'all what I know. But it's been going down. And hey, Jay Rizzo, what you got going on? Yes, so the dad was unalive when he was 7 years old in front of the whole family, right? The sister has been arrested recently for aiding and abetting him. The auntie's son is locked up, was locked up in the same jail as him, but was housed in a different unit. His mother just got out of prison for serving 14 years for unaliving someone who allegedly robbed her. Y'all, it is deep with this family. And Jaber said Matthew's birthday is in 6 days. He ain't turned himself in. He has a birthday coming up. I'm curious if he's going to post on his birthday, which is not not out of the norm for us, but for him, that would be shocking. Yeah, and this is why Blaze is saying that this is my boyfriend because I'm always talking about him, but not because I think he's fine or because he got a good accent. We talking about them because this story is unbelievable. And then Blake said, I mean, there's people out here that will put a burner to your dome over $5. So, of course, they will gladly turn you in for $50K. Another thing, y'all. Okay, so Antoine Massey released 2 live streams that we thought were pre-recorded or we thought were live, but they were pre-recorded. His family noticed the house and where he was at during the videos, and they actually tipped off law enforcement to that location. Why? Really? See, I don't be doing zodiacs like that, but I say he's a Gemini. Ooh, he crazy for real, y'all. Y'all better watch our ladies. You better stop. And thank you so much, Drip, for coming up. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to Drip's channel and subscribe to it. But y'all, we have been talking about the inmate situation for a minute. We are keeping our ear to the street, and when they get Massey or Derek, we're gonna let y'all know. But yeah, we got a little bit of this video left. Let me go ahead and play what's left, and yeah.
Fox 8 legal analyst Joe Raspani says posting to social media is risky, and that Massey's posts come as he likely runs out of resources and support.
In my experience, when you get desperate, you get careless, which would mean he would become more likely to be found out. But we'll just have to wait and see.
And anyone who has information on Massey or Derek Groves' whereabouts is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 50.
Okay, so there you have it. Derek Massey is living his best life, still on the internet trolling. I did not even know this, but apparently he tagged the news station into his post where he posted a picture of him looking super, super fly. They are now admitting that Derek is in the wind and has vanished. Okay. We are going to go to a commercial break. And I will be back after this message. I'm gonna play the Foodiegang infomercial so y'all can learn all about memberships. Um, and I'll be back after this message, or we will be back, I should say. And we're gonna talk all about Trump. For those of you who like Trump. So here we go, y'all. Hey, Foodiegang, welcome back, welcome in, welcome to my kitchen. Thank you all so much for being here. And if you made it to this step, I'm gonna explain to you exactly what is going on. So, I have my new membership program. I am launching my membership program, and there are 3 different tiers: Foodie, The Gang, and Certified Foodie Gang. I am going to explain to you about each tier, and also the instructions and all the information is down below so you can check it out. So we are just going to start with the first tier, which is the Foodie, and it is going to be $2.99. You are going to get loyalty badges next to your name to let everybody know how long you have been a foodie. You will also have emojis to use in the chat that are designed by me, and I cannot wait until you guys see them and check them out. You're also going to have member only live chats, priority reply to comments. So that is the first tier. The second tier, which is the gang, will have all of the previous perks that we talked about, plus early access to new videos, member shout outs, photo and status updates, and members only live stream, plus the perks that we mentioned previously. Now, moving right along. Now we're on to the third tier, Certified Foodie Gang. The third tier is going to have all of the previous perks from the first and the second tier, plus the third tier, which includes connecting on social media, members only cooking videos, member only shorts. This third tier is $19.99. So we have $2.99, $6.99 for the gang, $19.99 for the third tier. At any point in time, you can cancel, you can upgrade or downgrade depending on what you do, Foodie Gang. But the choice is really yours, and the flexibility is yours. I encourage you guys to join my membership program and go along on this journey with me at 907 Goodies so that you never miss a meal, a recipe, or a live stream going forward. So join the membership program, read all about it, and like I said, you can cancel at any point in time. But if you want to continue to cook with me and receive my recipes, become a member, join the membership program. And I am so excited for all of my Foodie Gang members to continue to enjoy my great content. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the membership or in the program. Thank you guys all for tuning in, Foodie Gang. Thank you guys so much for continued support of my channel and my cooking. Now, with all that being said, let's get started. Hey, welcome back. This is time for tea at 907 Goodies. We took a little breaky break. I went and got some tea or made some more hot water. We're gonna be drinking chamomile. You don't see it. Sorry, y'all, it's my ring light. But we're gonna be drinking chamomile, vanilla, or chamomile honey and vanilla tea. We started with the coffee because y'all know it's early in the morning. Shout out to the Foodie Gang, all the members and the moderators. Okay, I have 2 videos I was gonna play for you guys. Let me play this one video so y'all know where we're at and y'all know what y'all looking at.
Please hold for a very important message.
All right. Time for tea at 907 Goodies. And then I told you guys I was gonna play the money video because I got not a cash app. A sponsor of the show. We have been cooking a lot during the weekends on YouTube, and I've been getting, some sponsors. So let me play. I think I'll play it twice for y'all in a row. Let's go. Foodie gang, gang, gang. Foodie gang, gang, gang. There we go. Thank you guys all so much for the support from this weekend. Let's do it one more time. Foodie gang, gang, gang. Foodie gang, gang, gang. Shout out to the Foodie Gang for always supporting. I'm getting my tea together right now because we finna get into some more time for tea. I got the honey right here. Okay, y'all, there's a lot going on in the media with Trump. We are going to do a separate live stream where we're going to talk about everything that's going on in LA. I was going to talk about something else tomorrow, but we might have to change it. We might have to talk about Trump. We will see. But there are a lot of things that are going on right now with politics. One of the things that happened is Trump did issue a travel ban. And do you guys remember in his last presidency, he did a similar thing? There was a travel ban that was issued in his last term. I think a lot of that, though, I'm going to let this seep over here. I think a lot of it didn't have to do with COVID. I'm not too sure. I don't quite remember. But let me get some stuff up here. And I'm going to get that video pulled up. Let's do this. Let's get the disclaimer. Rolling across the screen. But yes, there is a travel ban that he has issued. Amongst a lot of other things, I personally feel like when I personally feel like when we get a new president, we experience a lot of changes because it's a new administration coming in and, changing things and doing it how they would want to do that. So, for me, anytime we see a new president, we see a lot of changes. But there's a lot of changes going on and people gonna feel how they're gonna feel about it. Let me get this video pulled up for us. so we can talk about it. So Trump announces new travel ban for 12 countries. And this is happening at the same time with, legal immigration, the tariffs. So there's just a lot going on. Elon and Musk falling out. Sorry, that's the same person. Trump and Elon falling out. There's a lot going on. Let's get into it and let's see what he's talking about.
We want to bring to you from the Trump White House, live picture there at the White House. Well, we are hearing from the president in a video right now, and he is, as the Associated Press is characterizing this, resurrecting the travel ban policy from his first term. Here in the president's own words, let's listen.
The recent terror attack in Boulder, Colorado, has underscored the extreme dangers posed to our country by the entry of foreign nationals who are not properly vetted, as well as those who come here.
Okay, so what I'm hearing about the Boulder terrorist attack, allegedly, this man, I think he had stayed here and was legal, and then his visa expired, and then he threw like a Molotov cocktail, or he did something. And then they went and got him and his whole family, and they're deporting them back. Trump is saying that event is what made him want to reenact the travel ban.
Here as temporary visitors and overstay their visas. We don't want them. In the 21st century, we've seen one terror attack after another carried out by foreign visa overstayers from dangerous places all over the world. And thanks to Biden's open door policies, today there are millions and millions of these illegals who should not be in our country. In my first term, my powerful travel restrictions were one of our most successful policies, and they were a key part of preventing major foreign terror attacks on American soil. We will not let what happened in Europe happen to America. That's why on my first day back in office, I directed the Secretary of State to perform a security review of high-risk regions and make recommendations for where restrictions should be imposed. Among the national security threats, their analysis considered are the large-scale presence of terrorists, failure to cooperate on visa security, inability to verify travelers' identities, inadequate record-keeping of criminal histories, and persistently high rates of illegal visa overstays, and other things. Very simply, we cannot have open migration from any country where we cannot safely and reliably vet and screen those who seek to enter the United States. That is why today I am signing a new executive order placing travel restrictions on countries including Yemen, Somalia, Haiti, Libya, and numerous others. The strength of the restrictions we're applying depends on the severity of the threat posed. The list is subject to revision based on whether material improvements are made, and likewise, new countries can be added as threats emerge around the world. But we will not allow people to enter our country who wish to do us harm, and nothing will stop us from keeping America safe. Thank you very much.
And back out live there to the White House. So reading from the Associated Press, they say this: the president, you just heard him there, resurrecting the travel ban policy from his first term, signing a proclamation tonight preventing people from a dozen countries from entering the United States. Those countries include Afghanistan, Burma, Chad, Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. In addition to that ban, which takes effect at 12:01 a.m. Monday, there will also be heightened restrictions on visitors from Burundi, Cuba, Laos, Sierra Leone, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Venezuela. Trump said in his proclamation, quote, "I must act to protect the national security and national interest of the United States."
So there you have it. That's the travel ban. Those are the places that they picked. Jay Rizzo said, I don't agree with everything he do, but I approve of this one. I wonder how they picked the countries, or they said Chad. But yes, that is the travel ban, and I feel like they feel like they're stretched from those places. But I'm surprised to hear the list of names because it didn't seem. Let's go back. I'm surprised to hear those lists of names. But Jay Rizzo, why do you agree with this one?
And back out live there to the White House. So reading from the Associated Press, they say this: the president, you just heard him there, resurrecting the travel ban policy from his first term, signing a proclamation tonight preventing people from a dozen countries from entering the United States. Those countries include Afghanistan, Burma, Chad, Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. In addition to
And you heard that he said Haiti? Man, a lot's been going on in Haiti allegedly. President was assassinated or unalive, and it's just been a lot of violence has broken out. And for a while there, do you guys remember? I think when Trump was in a debate, he stated that there's Haitian immigrants going to Springfield, Illinois, and that they were eating dogs and cats. And then on social media, a lot of trends broke out where people had remixed what Trump said into a song, and it was so hilarious. But I just remember him saying that about Haitians. I see why they felt the need to put Haiti on that list. I don't necessarily say I agree with it, but they're banning people from Haiti for even coming to the United States. And let me get a timestamp on this video. This was 4 days ago. Now we have so much other stuff going on. We have the travel ban. One thing for sure is it seems like what they want to do is kind of lock down the country and kind of put it, to really they say they want to lock down the country and they want to do a review because people here need help. And there's a lot of things going on here that are not necessarily right. But yeah, so there's going to be a travel ban that's going to effect, and it sounds like it was signed in by executive order. So when that happens, it becomes a rule very, very quickly. And he also stated that more countries could be added later on to the travel ban. Like Trump said, he has done this before. So I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. These are some of the things that he said he was going to do as far as illegal immigration. But what's going on in Cali is that it's a sanctuary city. ICE has been conducting ICE raids in LA. And because of that, the city of the LA was protesting the fact that they were able to even do ICE raids there. And then Trump sent the National Guard there. I was watching a video and she was saying that the National Guard normally responds to the governor. So then this time, in this situation, you have the federal government sending in the National Guard, and you have ICE in there as well. The local law enforcement does not, they don't help ICE because it's a sanctuary city. But Trump said don't care. I'm sitting in the Federal National Guard. I'm sitting in ICE, and we finna get y'all together. Jay Rizzo said too many criminals coming in and hurting the U.S. Now, I told you I was gonna drop a couple of links. One of the links I'm gonna drop for you guys is when we talked about food stamps. And we actually had NF up here, and she's Puerto Rican and Mexican. But some of her extended family members, are dealing with the immigration situation. And so during this live, she kind of was giving her perspective on it from the other side of the table. And she was saying, like, yes, some immigrants who are bad people and some that are good and pay taxes. So it's like half and half. And during the LA riots or the protests, that isn't one of the problems. And I even heard one of the guy on the ground talking about it. He was like, some illegal immigrants or some immigrants, it's a touchy subject, are peaceful protesting and some are not. And it makes it very tough when you get both sides of the token. Here is the food stamp episode where she came up and gave her perspective about it, but it's a touchy subject because anytime you talk about a group of people, one person does not represent everybody, but it's hard for us to separate that one person from the group because that's all we might have seen or hear about. But there are some immigrants who and I feel weird saying immigrants when we're talking about illegal immigrants. Some illegal immigrants come here, law-abiding citizens, work really hard, and some be committing crimes. So what Trump wants to do is, it sounds like to me, he wants to get everybody out. Sanctuary cities like New York City and LA or California and New York, they, in their minds, I feel like they feel like they were going to be a little bit, they're going to be exempt because they live in a sanctuary city. But now we have the federal government overstepping the states and still conducting ICE raids. I heard they was going up into the schools to get them. They going into workplaces. I heard from the news that some people were locked inside their work, scared to come out because they didn't want to get picked up by ICE. And once ICE gets you, it's over. They're gonna put you in that little center, and the next time we hear from you, you're gonna be from your home country. And everybody is not from Mexico. But we say Mexico because that's the most recognized place. And also, they are not all bad. That is very true, and I agree with you 100%. There are good immigrants, and then there's bad ones. But what really sucks is that, let me take this fair use off. It's no more. What really sucks is that it's hard for the good immigrants when you have people out here committing crimes that are also immigrants. So it's just, but let's be fair here. Let's be fair here, y'all. They do the same thing to Black people. Criminals and thugs. Y'all remember that? We have seen this before. We try to tell everybody. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm having an issue. But you're absolutely right. Everybody is not bad. I agree with you on that. I'm having some issues in my Facebook stream. Okay. Y'all didn't want me to talk about this. Okay, I think we're good now, or I think it stopped. I think it stopped. That's okay. We're gonna keep going over here. But you're right, they're not all bad. but it's hard because they have those people that are representing them or are the same that are bad. But they do the same thing with black people. They say we're all criminals and thugs. We're all no good people. And of course there are people that get lumped in with the bad ones. So I'm not surprised here. Let me just take this stream off. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. We had to cut the Facebook off, but we still on YouTube. We still up here talking. Um, but I'm gonna do a separate live stream talking more about the LA riots, and then that's up for debate too. Some people feel like it's a protest. It was peaceful, and then there was a couple of things that occurred, but then they feel like the answer to it has been very aggressive. But we're gonna do a separate live stream about that. Tomorrow I kind of already have some topics lined up. Let me go back and go look at it. Oh, okay. This is what I wanted to talk about tomorrow. I wanted to talk about Kevin Gates and Ja Rule trolls 50 Cent. Y'all know what's happening with 50. His baby mama was named as messing with Diddy in the Diddy trial, so all that. So I want to talk about that tomorrow, but I'm going to fit in a live stream about what's going on in LA because it is a big deal. Um, yeah, I think that's all we had to talk about today. Anybody got anything they wanted to say or anything like that? Yesterday we did cook and we made budget friendly turkey spaghetti. I still have to update that recipe, but the other recipes from the weekend are in there. We had the berry bowl, which was pretty much a smoothie bowl. I made some barbecue pork. No, I'm sorry, pork loins, chicken and garlic rice with a string beans and onions. And then I made a blueberry barbecue sauce. Super, super good. One of the meals that I cooked, I actually didn't record it, but I got a picture of it. I'm gonna share with y'all soon. It was turkey tenderloin, onion gravy, mashed potatoes, and broccoli. When I say your girl put her foot in it, it was so good. I did take a picture though, but I didn't get a video. Because I was like, you know what? Every time I cook, I'm on live. Let me cook like I used to, without nobody watching. Make sure I can still do that. So, I just wanted to cook. I was so hungry, but it was really, really tasty, really, really good. Thank you to everyone that joined the panel. We have the Drip, we had Lady, we had Illuminigro, we had the Wizard of Oz. Thank you guys all so much for joining the panel. Shout out to the sponsors from this weekend. Y'all have been really keeping the channel afloat. I know what I told y'all I was gonna do. I told y'all that I was gonna drop the link for the Foodiegang food panel from this weekend, and it was such a funny conversation. We talked about if being big bone is true or false, and it was so hilarious. We had the Foodiegang food panel up here. So let me get that link and let me drop that for y'all so y'all can check that video out. It was so funny. Y'all was rolling. And then we was cooking. We had the family here. Yeah, we've been having a good time over here on YouTube. Okay, so this was the live stream. One of the live streams I did yesterday. I did 3 live streams yesterday. The first one was the Foodiegang food panel, and we was up here talking. It was so funny. I had the Empty Stomach podcast up here, and everyone was giving their thoughts and reactions to whether being big bone is true or not. Very funny conversation that y'all got to check out. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Follow me on my social media platforms. We got Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Rumble. I will admit, your girl has been slipping on the Rumble updates. I have. I will admit to that. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna shout out the members. Okay. And I want to do a special shout out to all the members that are part of the gang. We got Casey and Blue. Blue is hilarious. Blue is a part of the Indie Summit podcast, the Foodiegang food panel, and was up here yesterday. Blue had me rolling. Blue had me rolling. This is the video right here where we was talking all about it. I think that's all I got for y'all for this live stream. Facebook already quit on us and all that stuff. I think I'm gonna hit y'all with this outro video. All right, let me play this video before we get up out of here.
Please hold for a very important message.
All right. Please hold for a very important message. We will be back tomorrow with time for tea. Oh, I didn't even drink my tea. I don't know we're talking about tea. I almost forgot my tea, y'all. It's like cold by now. Why you didn't tell me? It's just right. Just right. But I will see you on the next one. After this video ends, come back and leave a comment. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Stay prayed up out the way and make sure you have notifications turned on so that when I go live, you get notified. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot my outro. Okay, let me give y'all my final. I'm about to leave without my final thoughts. And thank you so much, Oz. Said this was a very good live. Thank you so much. And if there's ever anything that y'all want me to talk about, let me know. But be patient. Be patient, because I got a lot going on. Okay, let me get this little thing updated. Okay. But thank you so much, Oz, for being here. And I hope that we'll see you again. Okay, my final thoughts are cooking with Kaya. You need a pick. Do you want to cook? For real? Or do you want to be twerking and dancing? You got to pick, baby. And there are a lot of Black women and a lot of chefs and cooks that make really, really good money just cooking without the shenanigans. You don't have to do this. And I also want Kaya to really turn herself into a brand. And there should be a product that we should be able to buy in the store. She should be getting deals with Walmart, deals with, Target, have some cookware and have some merch, some stuff that we can actually buy. She is a household name, but you can turn this around, Kaya. You young, but you gotta leave your 304 ways behind. Kaya could really make a big bag and really set herself up for the future. But you going back and forth with the internet ain't it, girl. So I would advise you to take Lay's advice to grow up. You're young, but you can turn this around. You make good food. I'm gonna say great, it's good. But they can't cook how your girls love your food. As far as the travel ban, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. We'll have to kind of wait. And Antoine Massey, your days is numbered. But Antoine Massey, one thing I will say is that you have got us very entertained. And we are waiting for the next post. We're waiting for you to surrender or to get captured. We're waiting for the end of the story, and we're gonna keep looking out for it. And I said, thank you for having me. Of course, I normally am in the kitchen cooking, or I'm eating some food, or I'll be outside doing something. But I like this segment on Time for Tea because I'm able to actually talk to you guys, and we're actually able to have a conversation. Whereas when I'm in the kitchen, I try my best to engage, but it's hard cooking talk. So I like it because I can get to really engage with my fans or my foodie gang and really talk to y'all, and I can see what y'all think. But thank you everyone that came up. Make sure you guys check out these YouTube channels. I was just laughing because I seen this. Blaze, Anton is not my man. I'm not hiding him, but it's interesting story. But check out the Drip Show. Subscribe to his channel and subscribe to Legend of Oz. I have to check it out and see what you got going on over there. And check out this video that I did yesterday. It's live stream where I had the Foodiegang food panel. Very, very funny episode. I'm gonna hit y'all with the outro video and we're finna get up out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow for sure. If something else happens, y'all see me tonight. But tomorrow for sure. And I believe that this is set up to redirect you guys. Let me make sure I look at that. It should redirect you guys to the next live stream. Let me get the redirect set up right. So that's tomorrow. We're gonna talk about Kevin Gates, 50 Cent. And we're gonna get into the riots very, very soon here. I'm going to pick out a time and we're gonna talk about that. Okay. And after this live stream, come back and leave a comment. Yes, y'all have a blessed day too. Thank y'all for watching. I will see y'all next one. This is Time for Tea at 9:07 at 8. Here we go, y'all. Have a good day. Foodie gang, gang, gang. Thanks for watching this video, Foodie Gang. Let me know your opinion in the comment section. Foodie Gang, gang, gang. Foodie Gang, gang, gang. Foodie Gang, gang, gang. Foodiegang, gang, gang. Foodiegang, gang, gang. This is Chef Big Bang. Thank you so much for watching at 907 Good Eats. Make sure you hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you next Wednesday at 9 a.m. I'm out.